What's going on, Raider Nation? I'm Joe Morley, and I'm here for the Warzone Sports Network. And all you Raider fans out there, get ready because it's preseason week number 2. The Raiders taking on the Los Angeles Rams in SoFi Stadium. The Raiders' second home, right? This is where the Raiders own LA. They said 80% of this stadium tonight, 80% of this preseason stadium is all Raider fans, and it's supposed to be the house. Whose house? Raiders' house, because the Raiders are taking this over. Andrew Siciliano and Aqib Talib are calling this game on television if you guys are watching that. But if you guys are watching, Raider Nation, let's get ready to go. I'm excited. We saw what happened in the first preseason game, where we came out firing. The Raiders came out playing good. What was this final score? 20-7, 20-6. Raiders look good. They've been practicing with the Rams all week, so they got a little bit of familiarity here because of the practices. You won't see a lot of the big names in this game, but what you want to see as a Raider fan is you want to see the depth. You want to see the depth on the Raiders team, and that's what we've been missing the last couple of weeks or last couple of years. I apologize for that. But the last couple of years, the Raiders' depth, once one guy went down, it started hurting, right? It started hurting the whole roster as a whole. The Rams are without punters today, so they should be going for it a lot on some fourth downs. But I'm excited for this game. It should be starting pretty soon. Las Vegas Raiders versus the Los Angeles Rams in SoFi Stadium. Like I told you guys, I've already told you guys, 80% of this fan base, 80% of the stadium is Raider Nation today. This is the Raiders' second home. The Raiders have their house, have their stadium, have that beautiful stadium in Vegas, right? They got it in Vegas. But they come over here and they beat down on the Chargers. They're going to beat down on the Rams today. This is their home. The Raiders are still the number one team in LA, no matter what people say. So get used to it. I know there's going to be a lot of people that come in here hating on the Raiders because it's easy to hate on the Raiders. But the Raiders do their thing, and I'm excited for the whole season, not just this preseason game. This preseason game, I'm excited for it. I'm ready to see what's going to happen. I read that Marcus Mariota is going to play today, which should help out a lot, and we'll get to see a little bit of what he's doing. Just a thought. Oh yeah, just Joe tonight. Yep. As of right now, I mean. If anybody from the network wants to join me, they'll hop on. But as of right now, it's gonna be just me and the Raider Nation, baby. I'm just I'll pull the scoreboard up when we're ready to go, and we'll have that going for everybody, so you guys can check that out. But yeah, just sit here, enjoy the game. We'll talk sports, we'll talk fantasy football, we'll talk whatever you guys want to talk throughout the game. But first, you know what? I haven't hit that intro yet, huh? Let me hit that intro for us. And if you guys saw that, it's the Silver and Black. It's a new show that we have here on the Warzone Sports Network every Wednesday, where Juan from Max and the Juancast and myself sit down, and we're going to break down everything Raiders. We just had our great show last week, so if you guys want to go check that one out, we talked about Jalen Ramsey and Hunter Renfrow going at it. They're at midfield right now, doing the coin flip. Same old sports. What's going on? You're currently watching SummerSlam, but I always have got time to watch Joe. I appreciate it. Keep me updated on what's going on at SummerSlam. I saw your post right now about how Becky Lynch came back and they basically just gave her the title, so that's kind of screwed up. But yeah, keep me updated on SummerSlam. Let me know what is going on because I'm interested because you know where SummerSlam's happening? In Raider Stadium, right? In Allegiant Stadium is SummerSlam right now. So we're getting ready for the opening kickoff of preseason week number 2. Sean McVay versus John Gruden. Sean McVay used to be an assistant coach for John Gruden back in the day, or for Jay Gruden in Washington. And they grew up with all the Gruden family. But appreciate you guys all tuning in, getting ready for this Raider football preseason. A lot of people are like, preseason don't count, right? I don't care. Preseason don't count. Preseason counts to me because this is when you get to see your team grow. This is when you get to see the young players on the field. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like what they did to. Yeah, yep, made her lose the title fast and to somebody who came back. Is Henry? No, I don't believe he is. I don't. From all indications, I don't think I don't believe that a lot of Raiders are playing a lot of the starters. I'd like to see him in action too, but I also want to keep him healthy for the regular season because, like I said, the Raiders and the Rams, they practiced this whole week together, so they were going at it already. During the week, so they got to see some of the starters. You know what I mean? Woo, let's pull this up. Let's pull this out of the way. My bad. Hold on one quick. All right. So we got the kick up. Here we go, baby. Nathan, the Peterman, is taking over. So it doesn't look like Mariota is going to play. Peterman played the whole game against Seattle last week, which a lot of people were like, what? Why would he do that? Because the Raiders don't have any other quarterbacks. They have Derek Carr, they have Marcus Mariota, and they have Nathan Peterman. They had a guy last week, Cookus, but they released him during the week. So he's gone. So Nathan Peterman taking over for the Raiders. He is the starting guy. Alex Leatherwood's on the field, so you get to see that. Andre James is taking the day off. The first play of the game is like a 2-yard, 1 yard. You guys see it right there on the screen. One yard pass out to the running back. So there we go. These are they're putting players to watch on for the Rams. We don't care about the Rams, boy. We care about the Raider Nation right here, right? Raiders. Come on. I believe Peterman led us to an opening drive last time, so let's do it again. It's always good to see how they move because you got to remember the first 10 to 15 plays of an NFL game is scripted, right? So they script it out of what's going to happen, and so after that, then they go off script. So this is what they've been practicing. I don't know if they do the same in the preseason. I think they do. I believe it is. But here we go. It's going to be third down pretty soon. Third down about 4 for the Raiders. So I'm excited. Let's go, Raiders. Raiders. Let's get this. We need this big first down. Let's get this big first down, baby. But, yeah, if you guys want to ask me questions about your team, what's going on, I'll listen. You guys might be ahead of me too, so don't spoil anything. Oh, Peterman almost picked off right there. Trying to throw it out to who is that? Carrier? Trying to throw it out to Carrier? What are you doing, dude? Yeah, he looked good in the last game. First paper. Did CM Punk make you watch this? Did he get you back in the wrestling? So Hughes from the Rams almost picked off Peterman right there. So it's a pass incomplete. They're going to punt the ball. Yeah, and I'm trying to. You guys could actually watch it right here, and you guys. But please interact with me. Let me know what's going on. Let me know. Oh yeah, WWE, man. But hey, what do you think about that stadium, though? Huh? There's SummerSlam in that stadium, in that Raider Allegiant Stadium. It has to look nice. Here's the punt. Come on, Raiders. Come on, man. He's running a lot and just out of bounds. Like he ran a lot for like only a couple yards return. So. CM Punk made you realize that you love wrestling. Yeah. I think he did that for Mike, too. I think Mike on the mic realized that he loves wrestling again, too. But if you guys are watching, I appreciate you guys tuning in. The stadium does look nice. Yeah, that Raider Stadium, I took a tour of it when I was in Vegas about a month or two ago. And, man, whoo, awesome. Awesome stadium. I could talk a little bit about the Rams. I don't want to give them credit, but this is the first we get to see a little bit of the Raider defense right now. And did they have a flag on the field, or are they just setting it up? Looks like, yeah, it was a flag. They did have a flag on the field. So they moved the Rams all the way back to the 8-yard line, inside the 10-yard line to start on this. So good position for the Raider defense out here. So hopefully they can make something of it. Let's go. Let's go, Raiders. First time watching the defense. I was very impressed with the defense last week. What I wanted to see from Gus Bradley's defense is how around the ball. And there was multiple people around that ball carrier. Ooh, there we go. Who made that play? White and Nassib. So, like you want to see. You don't want to see the running. Perkins is the starting quarterback for the Bryce Perkins. You don't want to see one guy trying to make the tackle. You want to see the ball. Like, people are going to catch the ball, right? People are going to run the ball. It's okay. They're going to get a couple yards. But when that happens, you want to see that your defense gets there and gets like 2 or 3 people. Or the defense is swarming the ball. And that's what I saw for the first time in a long time as a Raider fan last week, is that the defense was swarming the ball. You get 3 or 4 people tackling the guy. Here goes another handoff by the Rams, the second handoff in a row. The Raiders defense looks like a good little stop. We'll see if how much energy carries over from practice, because I know they had an in practice the second day because the Raiders and the Rams kind of scuffled. How many of the Raider defensive players are playing right now? I see a couple. I saw Abram in there. I know that let me see who else. I'm trying to see who else is in there. I don't really have the sound up, so I can't really hear you. I'm just trying to go off of what I can see. But it doesn't actually. Abrams in there. It doesn't look like there's a lot of starters in there. Oh, come on. Damn it. Douglas is in there. White's in there. He's not starter. Clean Farrell's in there, so he's in. You saw Clean Farrell right now. So Solomon Thomas is in there. So really not a lot of starters on that starting defense as well. So the Raiders are resting a lot of people today. But I think this is part of the process with that only 3 preseason games is you have to see what these young kids can do, what these young people can do out here on the field with only 3 preseason games. And the benefit of the joint practices throughout this week, you got to see your starters go up against their starters. You got to see those matchups. So you don't need to see that today. Today, you want to see your young players play. Why Jonathan Abrams out there, I don't know. It's good to see him not going as crazy this year. He is playing all over the ball. He is playing different positions. I've seen him line up in 4. Oh, big play right there. That's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah. That is what I'm talking about. Big play right now by Nate Hobbs. Nate Hobbs is the rookie defensive back who made a big play last week against Geno Smith. He just laid him out. It was like a wide receiver screen out to the side, and he came up and read that whole damn thing. -4-yard pass. How good do I expect the Raiders defense to be? I expect them to be at least top 15, if not top 17. Let's say that. But the Raiders defense hasn't been over the top 20 in over 7 years, so it's a big deal. The Rams actually do have a punter, right? So they're having their place kicker punt today. So Matt Gay, who normally is the field goal kicker, is punting for the Rams today. Like I said, both Rams punters were put on the COVID list earlier this morning. So they did punt. They had a punt. I mean, they were in the back of the end zone because of that big play by Nate Hobbs. Nate Hobbs is gaining a lot of praise from John Gruden, and he's saying that Hobbs could be the starter by the end of this. By the time they break camp and get over there, but it is 0-0. Nathan Peterman looks like he will play the whole game again today. Raiders don't have a lot of starters in. Like, I know you guys are asking how many starters are in there. They don't have a lot of starters, but it's okay, guys. It's okay. We want to see the depth. We want to see the depth in this game. Yeah, if you guys are a Raider fan, let me know in the comments. In the comments, let me go. Let me see that. Raiders, right? Put it in the comments, Raider Nation. If you have any questions about the team, I'll try to answer them as much. But it's, this is just basically a watch party. I have the screen up for you guys. We'll sit here, talk, have a great time throughout the night. Try to enjoy ourselves. Try to enjoy fellow Raider fans. If you're a Raider hater, Come on, bring it. I don't care. Bring that Raider hate. I love that Raider hate as well. To be honest with you, it's not that big of a deal. I can take it. Sorry. If you guys hear me cough, I apologize for that. But yeah, I'm ready for this. What else we got going on? So we just had the big pump by Nate Peterman. I don't know if you guys are watching any of the other games. Pittsburgh's up 26-13. Tampa Bay's losing 34-3. Dallas Cowboys, I hope they lose again. They're tied right now 14-14 with Houston. Minnesota's up 10-9 on the Colts. Seattle and Denver just started, so it's going to be interesting to see those. But yeah, Raider Nation, tell me what if you guys are doing what you guys doing. Tell me what's up. How you guys feeling tonight? You guys feeling all right? You guys happy with that day from Bradley Winter? What's going on? Welcome to the stream, Raider Nation in the house. I don't know if you're a Raider fan, but I am a Raider fan, and that's what we're here for. We're here for the Raiders preseason game against the Rams. Nothing going on right now. Both teams have basically. The Rams had a first down, but I think it got called back, and then they had a punt. Thank you to Mr. Hobbs, Nate Hobbs. So the Raiders get their second possession, and their second possession is starting at the 32-yard line. So they're in field goal position already to start this off. Oh, good little run right here. So like I said, the Raiders have some of their offensive line in. I know they did start. They wanted to start Alex Leatherwood today, so they got him in there. But BJ Emmons and Trey Regis are going to be your running backs tonight. So if you guys are used to that, be ready for that. Charlotte just won the World Women's Championship. Apologize if you guys are trying to watch SummerSlam, not get anything, but here we go. A little bit of spoilers right here from SummerSlam from my guys, Same Old Sports. Nick Martin is playing center. So they have the back view of Alex Leatherwood right now. And that's kind of what I want to see. But the Rams are going with a two-man formation. Two guys on the – they kind of spread it out a little bit. Come on, Alex Leatherwood. Okay, picked up that linebacker. I like that. Nathan Peterman came up with the pocket. Nice. I tried to sit there and just to watch Alex Leatherwood on that play, and he picked they kind of spread out the defensive line, so he had to pick up the linebacker that was coming out, and he did a great job. About to turn on the game, not a Raider fan, but not a hater either. Yeah. How can you hate against the Raiders? You can't hate on the Raiders. Raiders. You can hate on the fans. I guess you can hate on the Raider Nation fans. I think that's what turns a lot of people on. But second and third, let's go Raiders. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. These Raider running backs, they're already chirping with each other. Like I said, they fought on practice a couple days ago. These guys are already chirping with each other. But BJ Emmons and Trey Regis, and Emmons is the one that's in right now. And I hope I saying his name right? It should be Emmons, yeah. But yeah, they're running hard, man. They want to make this team. They know that they have Josh Jacobs and Kenyon Drake, but they want to, with Jalen Richard hurt right now, they want to make this team. They'll do whatever they can to make this team. And John Gruden loves running backs, if you think about it. He loves having multiple running backs out there. But yeah, if you guys are just joining, it's the Raider Live. We're just watching the game, having a great time. If you guys want to join in, hit me up in the comments. Say what's up. Don't be scared. Let me know what you think about the team this year. Just here having a great time, you know. Raiders are about about the 5-yard line. Here we go. Come on, Raiders. Come on, Raiders. Nathan Peterman. Oh, getting close, baby. Getting close. And this is, I don't love doing live streams because I don't love doing live streams on my team. So I said, you know what? They were like, Joe, can you go on live? Can you get the Raider Nation happy? And I was like, I'll go live. But I don't like it because I'm very passionate about my team. And I know you guys are. I know everybody's passionate about their own team. But let me tell you guys, I I, if there's a mistake in the game, oh, Peterman, he got that. Come on, you got to give that to him. Touchdown, Raiders! How about that, guys? Nathan Peterman showing some heart. I don't care what you guys thought about Nathan Peterman. John Gruden has taken him in as a project player, and he's turned him into a pretty decent. I think it's going to get. Take my Raider chant down. It looks like he's going to get called back. If I see it right, his knee's down right there at the 1 yard line. So they're probably going to call it back. As of right now, it's on the board. As of right now, it's the Raider touchdown. As of right now, it's a Nathan Peterman touchdown. But they're probably going to call it back. I can see him reviewing it right now. Rahim Morris is the defensive coordinator now for the Rams, but touchdown Raiders. Yep, they're going to call it back. They called it back. See, and this is what gets me. This is what gets me, folks. Like the stuff like this is what gets me. It's like I got all pumped up. I got all excited for the touchdown, and you call it back. You get it off the board. It's all right. It's all right. Let's go get another one. Let's get that touchdown. Come on. I ain't playing no games now. Let's get that touchdown. Zay Jones has been a big surprise in the preseason as well. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do this upcoming season. But he's it's a stacked Raider wide receiver room, and people are like, "Well, the Raiders have stacked wide." Yes, it's actually pretty stacked there. So they just took the touchdown off the board. Nathan Peterman took it up the middle. Looks like his knee was down at the 1 yard line. It is what it is. Hey, like I said, give some props to Nathan Peterman. This dude, he threw 5 interceptions his first game as an NFL pro, and he could have quit right there. He could have just walked off, and he could have been done. But no, he stuck with it. Buffalo released him. John Gruden fell in love with him. John Gruden sees potential in him. He brought him in saying, you know what, you're not going to be my starter. You're not going to be my backup, but I'm going to work with you, and I'm going to get you back to the level that you should be at. And John Gruden takes pride in doing that with players. And actually, that's like an old Al Davis thing, right? That's an old Raider Nation thing where they take players that people are usually done with, the organizations are done with, everybody's done with, and they try to bring them back to the glory days, at least give them one last hurrah in the NFL. And I like it. Like, I like what Nathan Peterman does because Peterman had a horrible name. And should he have got the second opportunity? Probably not. He did get it, though. So we appreciate that. And he had a touchdown right there. It's off the board. So Raiders, we're waiting for it to come back on. 7 minutes, 12 seconds left in the game. But, man, that was a touchdown. It was a touchdown, but it's all right. It's okay. I hope they come back and just give it to Peterman again. Let him do it again. Let him do his magic again, huh? If you guys are watching the game, hey, let me know. You guys are chatting with me? Say what's up. You know, you guys got any questions about the Raiders? You want to talk bad about the Raiders? I don't care. Throw it in the chat. Have a great time. Here they are showing the replay again. Boom. Yeah, he's down. He's down at the 1. What? But right there, guys, Alex Leatherwood's leading the way. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Alex Leatherwood. I know my scoreboard is a little higher, so ahead of itself. So you can go ahead and read that. But Trey Regis just did another touchdown, Raiders. Trey Regis over the top, over the lineman, into the end zone. So the Raiders did eventually get the touchdown. It took us a second. They took the first one off the board, and they said, you know what? We're going forward again, and we're going right behind this tough offensive line. Trey Regis has second. It should be a second touchdown of the preseason. He got one in the first week. They just made that one look easy right there. Project Dribble, have Peterman and Prize Pick. Haskins let me down on the 5 for 5. I feel bad for Haskins. But Nate Peterman, what do you have Peterman doing today? So it says, look at that. Oh, I like this. I like this little scoreboard. So it gives you the Raiders went on an 8-play, 32. They only had to go 32 yards. They started on the 32-yard line, went in there, scored, and you like to see that. But what the toughness, like I've been talking about, the toughness from these backup running backs, Regis and Emmons and Nathan Peterman, the toughness that he played the whole first game. He's going to play this whole second game. But he's the main guy. Like, he's out there doing his thing. And they're showing the joint practice. A lot of news came out of that joint practice. A lot of big news, like they had a big fight, big scrimmage, all that stuff. Phil K in the house. What's going on? Your Dallas Cowboys are playing right now. Last I checked, it was 14-14. Ooh, really? Show me this has the I usually get the Raider side of stuff, but I guess I'm getting a Rams broadcast in front of me. I'm hating on this. They're showing some Rams highlight. Like, I saw more Raider highlights than I saw Rams highlights, but it's okay. Raiders from my guy Phil K over there. Raider Nation in the house. Represent, guys. 7-0 Raiders. Looking good. The Raiders have 2 drives so far. This will be the Rams' second drive. The first drive was stalled by Nate Hobbs, the rookie defensive back, who's been making a great name for himself with a 5-yard. He read that whole wide receiver screen on that first play, let him have it in the backfield, so that was good. But yeah, if you guys are in the chat, you guys are new to the program. We do on the Warzone Sports Network. We're live almost every day. Tomorrow, I mean, I don't like to promote it, but tomorrow they'll have the Charger game live. Nuts and Bolts guys will be on here. They'll be doing who the Chargers playing tomorrow? 49ers. So the Chargers and 49ers will be live on the Warzone Sports Network. We'll have a Cup of Joe in the morning, which is our sports show in the morning. And then we'll have Shakeback Media with Willie. He'll be doing all kinds of stuff, baseball, football. He'll be talking all his things. So tomorrow's all day on the Warzone Sports Network. So you guys, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Help us out a lot. We're live almost every day now here on the Warzone Sports Network. We're blowing up pretty big. This is mine. This is the Raider Nation. Every Wednesday night, we do the Silver and Black Allegiance, where we're going to break down every week of the football season. So you guys come back. If you guys are Raider fans, that's something that you need to check out. Here we go. Oh, come on, Raiders. This right here is the crap. 12-yard run. This is the crap that I don't want to see. This is the old Raider Nation. This is the old Raider defense that I don't want to see this season. Looked like a hold, though, right there. Come on. That was a hold. I'm going to tell you, they were holding Quentin Jefferson. But a 12-yard run, a missed tackle, out of position. I don't want to see that. That's not – we didn't bring Gus Bradley in for this crap. We brought Gus – and we didn't see this in week 1. But it is only one play, so I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. Raiders over Chargers all day. Come on. Come on, Raiders. Don't be doing that bull crap no more. Let's get to them. Get to the quarterback. The pass rush is still not there, right? It's looking like it's still struggling to get to the quarterback. I mean, we saw that big hit last week, but I want to see more. Now there's a flag on the field after a good little catch right here. I don't know what's updating faster, if my little scoreboard right here is faster than what I'm seeing, but we had illegal hands to the face. Oh yeah, my TV's faster, so I'm a little ahead of the scoreboard as of right now for some reason. But yeah, see, 10-yard penalty. Oh yeah, took his helmet off. So yeah, of course you're gonna call that penalty. Yeah, you better call that. And that's I think that number 96 is Darius Philin. He's excited, and a lot of news about him in the Raiders camp. I might mispronounce some names, so please help me out. Felke, bolt up. Come on, Tony. Come on here saying bolt up. Leave your Charger love at home. This is the Raider Nation on the Warzone Sports Network, and we're watching the Rams and the Raiders right now. It is 1st and 20. Come on, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. So the Raiders gave up that big run, and I kind of don't want to see that. That's the one I don't want to say. It was a 12-yard run, but it was only one play. They're actually playing pretty good. Bolt up. Come on, Tony. Not a lot of starters in this game, guys. So it's a preseason game. It's exactly what we thought of a preseason game. But it is good to see. But like I said, Farrell's in there. first round pick from last year or from a couple of years ago. He's in there doing his thing. He's on the ball right now. Kind of, I like. You know what? I don't think I've seen that defensive setup from the Raiders in a while. Where White, you got to hold on to that ball. You got to hold on to that ball. It was right there, guys. The Las Vegas product from the UNLV product linebacker. White had it right in his hands, and he let it go. And that's probably why he plays defense, right, not offense. But it should have been an interception, and man, he could have saw paint after that. Why don't the Chargers bolt up their fans? Oh, wait. Chargers don't have a lot of fans, to be honest with you. Here we go, guys. 3rd and 18. 3rd and 18. Let's go. Get him. Come on. Oh, Clean Farrell almost had him. There we go. Oh, come, did you not? Did you really? When it's they let him run. I mean, they got him down. It's an 11-yard run, but it's just like, come on. Like this is Perkins. This is like a guy that's probably going to get cut in a couple weeks, and he's running on you on 3rd down. You didn't give up the 1st down, so I can't be too upset. But I want to see our defensive line get to them on 3rd down and long. You should be sacking these guys. You should not be letting a guy break the pocket like that, especially a 3rd stringer guy that's probably not going to be playing. He'll probably be playing in the XFL in 2 years. But it's an 11-yard run. Here comes a punt by the Rams again. Again, the Rams don't have punters, so they have their place kicker punting, and it's not. I mean, that one was actually a better punt than the last time. Come on, here we go. Come on, here we go. It's a good little return. Good little return. That's what I'm talking about. So the Raiders are going to get another good field position more than likely. Who's that? Dylan Stoner is the one returning the punts. But yeah, if you guys are you guys part of the Raider Nation, you guys are Rams fans. I don't care who you are. Let me know what's up. How you guys doing today? How you guys feeling? You guys excited? You guys care about this game? Anything going on? Sorry. E on the mic. What's up, man? Yeah, I'm solo tonight. Not a lot of people. We got a bunch of Raider haters. Everybody wants to come out like they hate on the Raiders, but truly deep down inside, they love them and they're jealous of Raider fans and they want to be a Raider fan, but it's like they don't want to admit it. I guess it's cooler to hate on the Raiders, if you want to say that. But no, come on. I hope we keep the same energy when the season starts. Me too, man. Me too. They got a tough schedule. I don't know how to say your name. Is it Imos 330 614? What's going on? I do too. It's been a while, and they can't. Tell me this. I'm guessing you're a Raider fan because you said this. If John Gruden has another season like the last 2 years where they start off good, they start off 6-4, and we don't make the playoffs, are you gonna be mad? You want John Gruden gone? How you feeling about that? Let me know. I got a Raiders fan following me, which is crazy. Some Raider fans hate me. Yeah, because of that Dolphin game. Because E on the mic is a big Dolphin fan, and then me and him were going at it a little bit. I'm so 330 614. Yeah, and we were going at it about the Dolphins game last year. That's probably where you got your hate. It's probably where you got the Raider fans hating on you, E, at that point. But yeah, what's going on, guys? Let me know. Let me know what you're liking so far about it. Are you impressed with the defense a little bit in the first two games? Or game in one quarter so far? I hope so, because I like Gus Bradley and I like the way he's doing it, and I know he's coming over from the Chargers. But you know what? Maybe the Chargers just didn't give him what he needed. But we got the Rams Raiders. Here's the third. This is the third series for the Raiders, starting at the 30-yard line. Finally, kicking it back from Ohio. Ooh, there we go. Raiders, come on. There we go. Big catch right there. Big play. I like that. What I like to see out of the Raiders. I like to see little different kind of offensive plays. They're bringing like tight ends and running backs that off of the line a little bit different. So it's good. Who's that? Nick Bowers. Just looking. It's weird to see Talib Talib in the booth laughing and having a great time when normally he's on the field trying to rip people's chains off and stuff. Oh, there we go. Big catch. Who's that? Aitman? But they do a flag. Let's see what it is. Oh, my bad. Oh, what's up, homie? I'm satisfied with my team today. Yeah, and Tua had good stats. What do you think of Tua today? How did he impress you? Preseason games are boring in every sport, in my opinion. Yeah, but football's football. You know what I mean? And especially when you're playing fantasy football, you kind of want to watch the games and try to find your sleepers. You want to find those sleepers. They did. Tony Tucker, the Charger fan, is all mad, and he said they gave Gus Bradley exactly what he needed in Los Angeles, and it was a bus ticket to Vegas. Yeah, woo. It's my old little hat, but yeah, I appreciate it. Love when I get fellow Raider fans in the house backing me up. But a good little run right here. Like I said, the Raiders backup running backs. If they don't make this team, they're gonna make somebody else's team. There's a lot, and there's a lot of teams out there that are looking at rosters, but these guys are. Ooh, who's that? A mouthpiece? I thought it was a flag, but it looked like a mouthpiece went flying. These guys are tearing it up. These guys are good little running backs. I don't even know how to say that name. Groschek? Is that how you say it? Groschek? Rahim Morris, if you guys remember him, defensive coordinator, Tampa Bay a couple years ago. He was the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. He's now the defense coordinator for the Rams. Tua, we're talking about Tua right here. He impressed me with how he did in Chicago before that interception. He got some connection to Waddle and Gesicki today. He started off 10 for 10. Oh, good for Tua. Ooh, I just started talking about how good the Raiders running backs were, and then they get stuffed right now. Is that on him or is that on the offensive line? Probably the offensive line, right? Cut Rashard, keep Reagan's Clemens practice squad. Yeah, you know what? I've always loved Jalen Rashard. But, yeah, I think it's time to move on from him. He is injured. Maybe they'll put him on the injured reserve. Oh, man. The Raiders got blown up on that play. If you're a Raider fan, don't watch that play. Don't. Who's that? Michael Brockers? Michael Brockers, another first-round pick. Yeah, you don't want to watch that play. Packers are underlooked this season. No, they're not. No, they're not. People are hating more on the Packers, I'll tell you that. Like, I picked the Packers a couple months ago before I even knew Aaron Rodgers was returning. I had the Packers as my preseason favorites to win the Super Bowl, so I don't think anybody's underlooking them. Gaskins was having a day. Hey, so it's funny because last week they were talking about the Brown. Is it Brown? It wasn't Brockers. My bad. They were talking about the Dolphins running back situation and which one was better. And now they come out with Gaskins because everybody was freaking out about how Gaskins wasn't getting it, and Malcolm Brown was getting it. So that's funny that this week they switched it up. Raiders going to come out and punt the ball. It's weird to see another Rams with an Akers name. But, yeah, 7-0 Raiders. No, you can't punt this ball. Why wouldn't they kick this? Why wouldn't they kick a field goal? You can't make a 57-yard field goal? They just didn't want the practice, I guess. I mean, it is preseason. I guess maybe to get the punt to see if he could keep it inside, but he just punted that right into the end zone. It would have only been like a 57-yard field goal. I don't know why they didn't go for it, but it is what it is. Rams coming back out for their, third series, another series out here. Gaskins got the start today, but Brown did well as well. So, yeah. I still don't think Miami is good. I'm going to give you a hard time about that. I don't know. How much I can buy into Tua is a lot, but woo. But yeah, if you guys are watching, we're at a commercial break right now. Let me hit you with this preview. This is what you guys would see every Wednesday night on the Warzone Sports Network. Check this out. Guys, check this out because this is my promo. This is what you see. If you guys subscribe to the Warzone Sports Network, you guys are Raider fans. Every Wednesday we have this show. That's right. That's the Silver and Black Allegiance. We're coming to you guys every Wednesday night on the Warzone Sports Network. You guys want to check that out, especially if you're a Raider fan. Yeah, the Raiders didn't kick that 57-yard field goal, and he said Janikowski chain smoking somewhere, calling him a wimp. Yeah, I'm sure he is. You know, where's Lane Kiffin calling him out for a 70-yard field goal right now? Why is Patrick Mahomes a favorite? Even though because Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs really they lost 3 games last year. One of them was without Patrick Mahomes when they benched him in Week 17. So they really only lost to the Raiders and Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl. So that's why the people are still high on the Chiefs. It's going to be an O-line. Going to be on that O-line, Joe. Sean left. Chance Watkins, what's up? This is the Raider Nation. That's what it is, Chance. It's the Raider Nation preseason Week 2 against the Rams watch party. Come on. What are you going to do? Come on in and hate on the Raiders? Do what you do. Solomon Thomas has promise, but everything I've read about him is that he doesn't have the size to play defensive tackle. They've been trying to move him around different positions. I don't know. I don't even know if he'll make the team, to be honest. He might be one of those surprise cuts or not surprise cuts pretty soon. Raiders, this is what the Raiders did to fix their defensive line this year. They just signed everybody. They brought in like 16, 17 defensive linemen. They said one of them's gonna stick, right? Or 1 or 2 of them are gonna work. Solomon Thomas is a first-round pick. He played on the great defense. But now they're finding out why the 49ers actually let him go. But yeah. But I mean, you got to think that he has a talent. You got to think that Solomon Thomas has talent, but I don't think he has a size to play where the Raiders want him to play. And they have too many defensive ends right now to let him play over there. I do need to get that off the board so they're not. You really had to show the Chargers Raider clip? Yes, I did. Oh, Chance came in and he said I was off. So, yeah, I'm just doing the Raider game. I don't know why an ad came up. Last time we had an ad come up and they try to block me. So I'm trying not to show the ads on there, but you guys can see the 7-0 score right now. Regis is the one that scored that touchdown for the Raiders. Chance, or is it Chase or Chance? Chase? I'm going to say Chase Watkins. What's going on? You a Raider fan? How you feeling? He had to be a system in the 49ers system, and he sucks at DN. So that's they've been trying to play him at defense tackle, and he's not big enough, so he's going to get cut. Yeah, Solomon Thomas is going to get cut. Who else you want to talk about? You guys have anything else going on? We got touchdown Raiders. Come on, let's get another touchdown here. We're waiting for that. What I was showing you earlier, Chance, is when you came on, you saw you probably saw the highlight clip, right? That is our intro to our Raiders show every Wednesday night here on the Warzone Sports Network. Warzone Sports Network is just we're a network of fans built by fans for the fans, and basically we do stuff like this. We have shows. We have other shows that we go and debate each other. We have sports shows. We have morning shows. We have all kinds of shows on there. Live every Monday, we do mock draft Mondays to get you guys ready for fantasy. Just this afternoon, they did a fantasy top 10 tight ends for your fantasy football. But what we do here on the Warzone Sports Network is we are the network of fans. So we want to just enjoy games, enjoy sports, talking sports with you guys. I am one of the only Raider fans, and So that's why I am here by myself. And tomorrow there will be a nuts and bolts show. They call it nuts and bolts because they're nuts for rooting for the Chargers because they have no faith, faith, and they don't know what good football is, right? So they have to root for the Chargers, but that would be on there tomorrow. But I can't watch the game. I'm watching it through you. Shout out to Warzone Sports. Appreciate it. I hope you find us and you like and subscribe to us and continue. Yeah, this is what we're here for. And this is, even if you're watching the game, it's just good to interact with. How many times have you been sitting on your couch and you just want to reach out to other fans and just have a great time? This is what we're here for. We're here for you. You know, you see something on TV, you want to talk to us, we're right here. I do think Zeke is going to be better, Felke. I do think Zeke is going to be better. I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to be a little bit better. You have to improve. But anytime they lost Dak, right? They lost Dak last year, and that hurt them. But so I think with Zeke will be better. I've been watching. I had to catch up on Hard Knocks. To be honest with you, Felke, I haven't been doing bad. But here's the Raiders defense again. Come on, get up in there. Oh. If you guys missed the first series, yes, got a new subscriber. That's what I'm talking about. I'm so glad you're here, and don't tune in tomorrow because you won't like the Charger stuff. You won't like that Charger stuff, but any other stuff you could Raider Nation coming out. But I mean, like we said, we're trying to bring more and more shows to this network. So this is just one of the shows with the Raiders. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I know the Raider Nation is strong everywhere, and that's what I want to show them. But yeah, we're trying to bring more Raider people on here as much as too. But it is what it is. The Raider defense, man. Raider defense is looking. Besides that one run earlier this game where I was like, I don't want to see this. This is the one. I was kind of going off. They gave up a 12-yard run and they gave up a one big pass. The Raider defense is like. They're bending just a little bit, but they haven't broke, and they haven't bent too much either. It's not like they're going the Rams haven't gone on long drives. They've gone on maybe get one or two first downs, and then their drive's over. So the Raider defense is looking pretty good. They looked good last week against Seattle. They're looking good this week. You got to be impressed. You got to be impressed as a Raider fan of these are the backup guys. These are our guys trying to make the team. Right here with the new system, with the new Gus Bradley system, and they're playing pretty damn good. They only gave up, one touchdown last week? Nothing so far today. When you guys, come on. You guys can agree with me as fellow Raider fans that we look good in some of the preseason games the last couple of years, but towards the end of the game, when the other team's backups and stuff come in like this, they would blow our backups up. They would kill our backups and just put up some points and wind up losing a preseason game. And it just showed that the Raiders had no depth. This year, it's showing the Raiders have so much depth. This might be one of the most solid teams that we've had in a while. And I know people are going to be like, well, the offensive line. Who did we start at linebacker? I know White was starting in there. I didn't see the whole starting lineup, but I believe Tanner Muse was in there. Ooh, White just made a great – speaking about White, he goes and chases down a wide receiver right there and stops it. So I know Tanner Muse is trying to make the team as a linebacker, and he's playing a lot better. Right now they have 57, who I don't know who that is. Oh, Bilal, they have him in there right now, and they have White, but I didn't see anybody else in there yet. Yeah, White. Well, White got a lot of love last year from the Raiders, and they wanted him to do it, and I don't know what happened. He just didn't come through. But he's a UNLV product. He's from Vegas. He went to college there. And they really want him to thrive. Teamer, that's a cool name, Teamer, for the Raiders. But yeah, White. Hey, when Gus Bradley came in, he has nobody. None of these guys are his guys. Gus Bradley came in, and That's what I like about Gus Bradley. He'll play you if you're a young guy. He'll play you if you're an old guy. If you win a spot, you're going to take it. And that's what the Raiders are giving Nathan Hobbs. Nate Hobbs is going to be the name to be looking forward to, guys, because I'm very excited. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. You got to hold on to him. No play happened right there. I mean, they didn't gain anything right there, but they blitzed in, they got there, and he missed it right now. Nate Hobbs, I was talking about Nate Hobbs. They blitzed him in there. He had a hold of him right now, and he missed it. He didn't bring the quarterback down. The quarterback ran, but he threw an incomplete pass. But this is what I'm talking about. Nate Hobbs is all over the field. He's still in the game. John Gruden came out last week and said Nate Hobbs could be our starting cornerback this year. But this dude's blitzing. He just went straight up the middle. Paul Gunther is Gunther is horrible. Dude, and like Raider fans, we were calling for Gunther's job 2 years ago. And John Gruden's loyal to a point, right? Oh, a good punt return. There we go. What a great punt return. Taking it up to the 40-yard line, it looks like. DJ Turner returned that punt. What's up, Raider fans? Y'all suck. That's Mike on the mic. He is in charge of our Nuts and Bolts show, Charger fandom, and he'll be on there tomorrow. So if you guys want to come troll him tomorrow on the Nuts and Bolts show, starts when the Chargers play the 49ers tomorrow afternoon. You guys can come back and get him back. But he's going to talk all this mess about the Raiders? Come on, man. Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson? Like, if I was starting a team right now or, like, overall, because Russell Wilson's the better quarterback all day, every day. Lamar Jackson's probably a little bit faster, but I'll take Russell Wilson's knowledge and arm strength all day. He really – Mike, don't tell anybody, but Mike really loves the Raiders, and I'm sure when he goes out, he has a bunch of Raider stuff, but he tries to play it off like maybe his family are a bunch of Raider haters, and he doesn't want to be the one that turns in. He's afraid of his dad. He can't go home and tell his dad he's a Raider fan or something. But yeah, Mike truly is a Raider. Because come on, there's no Charger fans. There's not even Rams fans in LA. This stadium tonight is 80% Raider fans. It's a preseason game. Raider fans are showing up everywhere and anywhere to watch the Raiders play. And hey, a lot of optimistic response for the Raider fans. The Raiders are going to be happy this year. Raider fans, I think you're going to be happy. I know that we do division breakdowns on our Warzone Sports Network. You don't know any Charger fans. I don't know any Charger fans besides those guys. I went to the Chargers training camp, and there wasn't a lot of. It was probably like 100 people there. I was going to tell you guys, we've done our breakdowns of the divisions. So if you guys want to go check those out when we're done with this game, go check out our divisions. We broke down all 4 AFC. So the AFC West, AFC East, AFC South, AFC North. I think they just broke down the NFC North as well. Look at this. This is the standings that these came up with. This is our projection. So there's like 10 of us that put our projections in. This is the average one. Look at this Charger love for something. I'm the only one. I gave the Raiders 10. Well, I think me and Tony Tucker, we gave the Raiders 10 wins. But this is the average between 8 or more rewards on Sports Network, guys. That's some crap, right? The Raiders ain't taking third place. There's no way the Raiders are taking third place in the division. If anything, the Raiders are going to be challenging the Chiefs for the top spot. Charger fans came through. It is what it is. But what do you guys think? You guys, Raider fans in the house right now, what's your projection on the Raiders win total right now? Nathan Peterman back out there. Come on, Nathan. Oh, damn it. Ball got hit up in the air, picked off right now. Peterman threw an interception. It looked like it was going to be a nice completion, but it got popped up. Chargers say what? Come on, get that Charger love out of here. Get that Charger love out of here. It's funny how, like, defensive backs really don't do anything. Like, this ball just came to you, like, but you're going to celebrate like you made the awesome play to pick this ball off. Like, I could be sitting in my chair and caught this ball. That's how bad it was. You're going 10-7. That's why I'm going. I'm going 10-7 as well because of the tough schedule. So yeah, 10-7. We're good with that. Same old sports. You're back. What's going on? You just watched Edge and the Seth Rollins match. How was that? How was the Edge and Seth Rollins match? Yeah, Raiders. Oh no, Raiders are right there. Like I'm telling you, I'm not happy with the pass rush yet. I know they went out and signed a lot of people. They're right there. Should have had a big sack right now. Missed it. Big completion for 19 yards for the Rams. So Tony is a Charger fan, but he actually gave the Raiders nine wins, guys. So if you guys are watching, let me know your projections. It is tough. Honestly, the Chargers have a good team, but not deep enough to beat and the Chargers right now. And this is what I've been going off on Charger fans a lot. Chargers have a really good team, but they can't stay healthy. And right now they're feeling that. And hopefully they can get everybody back because you never want to see teams get hurt. You always want to beat teams at 100%. But the Chargers have been losing a lot of people the last couple of days. The Edge and Rollins match was the best so far of the night. 8 out of 10 for that match. Okay. Antonio Brown or Tyreek Hill in the prime or right now? Because right now I'm taking Tyreek Hill just because of his speed. And you know, we're Raider fans. You can't be bringing Antonio Brown up in here. You know, what's he going to do? Go frost his feet off again? Antonio Brown was a joke and a clown. Made the Raiders organization look bad or for that time. But, I mean, he is what he is. So I would go Tyreek Hill. And that's sad because Tyreek Hill's on our rival team, but he hasn't done anything to piss me off. Antonio Brown, he shit on the Raider Nation. Basically, he did. Raider Nation, John Gruden went out of his way to defend him and bring him in and do everything that was right for him, and he still went and did all that crap. I would never pick Antonio Brown. You could pick like one of the worst wide receivers in history and go that guy or Antonio Brown, and I'll still pick the other guy that you put on the screen. Rams are actually driving now. Looks like they're in scoring position. They're inside the 10-yard line. Come on, Raider defense. Come on. Oh, why? How do you leave them so damn wide open? Oh, my God. Wide. It was like there was nobody around him. Nobody around this damn tight end. Rams scored a touchdown. So easy. Look. Nobody around him for 5-10 yards. Nobody was around him for 5 to 10 yards. Just right there in the back of the end zone, wide open. Like I don't know what happened right there, but they Gus Bradley, you got played. You got played on that defense, or somebody in that defense screwed up because they left that tight end wide open. I'm guessing he's a tight end. It's number 86, Blayton, or whatever his name is. But wow. That's the old Raider defense. That's the old Raider defense that we don't want to see. But, of course, I mean, like I said, they are playing some second stringers, but you can't get an easier touchdown than maybe the Kelsey touchdown at the end of the game against the Raiders last year. Man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Just when I was, like, talking good about the Raiders defense, right, when I was like, the Raiders' good defense is actually looking pretty good this year in the preseason game. It is only one touchdown. It is only the second touchdown of the preseason they've given up, but I don't like make a contested catch or something, and it's easier. Make him fight for the touchdown at the 1 yard line, but to leave a guy wide open and nobody around him for 5 to 10 yards, like that's not the crap we need to see. That's not what we want to see right there. Oh my gosh, Raider fans, sorry man, that's horrible. That's I don't know who this Perkins guy is, but he's making us look bad. Who was who scored that touchdown? Yeah, Blayton. Blayton scored the touchdown. Why? No, the guy that I saw you're asking was Levitt on the field. The guy that I saw that was around him that came up after he made the catch, his name was Teamer. He came up after that. So Teamer is he's the third string guy, third string safety. The Gus Bradley special. Charger fans, of course, Charger fans going to come out and troll. They had nothing to talk about until right now, until the Rams scored that touchdown. So good for them. Kendrick Perkins. No, the quarterback. What's his name is Bryce Perkins is the quarterback of the Rams right now. Man, that's not a touchdown I wanted to see, guys. That's not what I wanted to see. Like I said, he ran through two guys, right? Ran through, I'm guessing, the two linebackers, stood in the middle. He was right in the middle of nobody and standing in the end zone like, hey, I'm here. What's up? I'm free. Nobody's here. Nobody's going to get me. Somebody blew that coverage. Somebody let him go. Easy touchdown for the Rams. So much crap. Oh, so 7-7 right now. It was 7-0 Raiders. Now it is 7-7. Second quarter. Jessica Goldman, what's going on? Go Raiders. That's what I'm talking about. Raider Nation. Raiders. Let me know you guys' favorite Raider player. If you guys are in the chat, let me know your favorite Raider player. Let me know what you guys' projection of the season is, what you're looking forward to. We'll have a great conversation. Yeah, Teamer was playing for the wrong team. Maybe he thought he was wearing blue today. I don't know. But, yeah, he was the closest one to the tight end on that play. And like I said, there was nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody around him. Let me send this out real quick. Raiders ain't even going to make it to the playoffs. This coming from a Cowboy fan, right? Come on. Oh, dang it. What is that? What is that? That's a bad negative play right there. Henry Ruggs. Jessica, you expecting a lot out of Henry Ruggs this year? He's gained some muscle, supposedly. He's supposed to be a little bit bigger, ready to go. Raiders try to do like a little toss sweep right now, and it just got blown up. It just got blown up. Who is your favorite player? My favorite player on the Raiders? Oh, there we go. There we go. Get those yards back. That's what I'm talking about. Nice little pass. My favorite player on the Raiders right now. I don't know if I have a favorite player. Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I'm a big Derek Carr truther. I love Derek Carr, and I know a lot of people hate on Derek Carr, but I like the attitude and what he brings week in and week out. Yes, he does make some mistakes. He's not an elite quarterback. He's not going to be the guy who's going to go out there and lead our team, but he's going to make the plays that need to be made for us, and he's a very good quarterback in this league. Peterman, get Raiders offensive line right now with these guys in with Cotton. Who's in there? Cotton's in there. They're getting eaten up right now. Eaten up. That was harsh. I'm surprised they didn't call a holding penalty on Cotton right there. Who else is in there? Owe. So none of the starters are in there on this offensive line, but Nathan Peterman just took one right now. Raiders have to win. It'd be nice if they win. It is preseason, so the wins losses don't really mean nothing. But come regular season, they better start winning. I want to see some. I want to see some wins on the board. I'm projecting. Oh, come on, Peterman! Another one. These Rams defensive linemen are getting those hands up, and Peterman, I don't know what you're doing, but he just had another one, and he got lucky on it. He had one earlier where they got tipped up and the defender intercepted it. He just did it again, where the guy knocked the ball up, but it was incomplete. Peterman, come on, man. Henry Paul Bunyan Ruggs. Yeah, Tony doesn't like it because Tony doesn't like how all the Raider fans and the media are talking about how Ruggs, everything you talk about Ruggs is, oh, he got big. He's gained all this muscle. He's going to be really good this year. Oh, my gosh. Nathan Peterman just took a big sack. Huge sack, fumbled the ball. Who is that horrible? Who is that guy? That number. Whoever Patrick Omahi is, get him the hell out of the game because he did not make a block at all right now. He got whiffed. The Rams defensive end just came right around him, hit Nathan Peterman hard. Peterman fumbled the ball. Nathan Omahi, number 77 for the Raiders. Offensive tackle did not. Oh, damn, he got blown. Like, that's horrible. That's horrible. That's he didn't even attempt to. If he attempted to block, I don't know what the hell he saw, but he got whiffed. He got whiffed hard. They have to put him. You won't see Mariota today. You won't see Mariota today. It would have been nice to see him start the game, but the Raiders, Mariota has been hurt, and that's what people don't realize. Like, Mariota was even hurt last year. Oh, man, they just showed the replay, too, on that. Whoever that 48 is, he came around that end. Yeah, 77 Omaha. He put one hand out. He put one hand out. It was like, hey, you know what we call that in football? We call that the lookout block. You're better off just yelling at your quarterback and saying, look out, instead of even making an attempt, because you could at least give Nathan Peterman at least a little bit of warning that the guy was coming. Holy crap, did he suck on that play. Oh, my. That's that right there. That's what I call classic Raider football that I don't want to see anymore. That's what we're trying to get rid of this year. Horrible. Oh, my gosh. That's so bad. But, yeah, we won't see Mariota today, guys. If he would have played, he would have played earlier today. Oh, my gosh. That is – but, yeah, if you guys are watching the game, what do you guys think of that sack? Let me know what else you guys are talking about. What else you guys want to talk about today? You guys got fantasy football questions? You got Raider questions? You have anything else? Bring it up. Just remember that every Wednesday night here on the Warzone Sports Network, we have the Silver and Black Allegiance show, where we're going to break down every week. Especially, we're going to break this game down. I'm doing it live right now. But Juan and I will break it down. We'll give you our players that we liked in this game, players that we didn't like, players to watch. We're going to give you a little bit of history of ourselves. We're going to give you a little bit of history about the Raiders organization, because that's one thing that we've learned about the Raiders is that people hate on the Raiders, but they don't know the history. And if you knew the history of the Raiders, you might fall in love just a little bit more of everything that the Raiders have done to open up doors for a lot of people in the NFL. So on that show, we will break down a couple of things like that. So you guys check us out. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And like I said, we just don't do Raider stuff. We have a bunch of other content out there. If you play fantasy football, we just did a fantasy football show earlier today. Gave you our top tight ends in fantasy football. We can beat them up in practice and we get whipped in the game. Well, that's the thing about practice too is, Tutu Atwell. A lot of people are happy about Tutu Atwell. You're not calling all the main plays in practice. And, most of these people are like, okay, I'll save that for the game. I know I could beat them, but I'm going to save that for the game. Or you pissed them off enough in practice where they came out today and we're like, oh, no, we're not going to let you do this today. We let you do it in practice, but we're not going to let you do it today. This play right here, the Rams run. Oh, nice. Ooh, ate that up. The Rams run that play a lot. Who is that? Number 33. Teamer. So we were talking about Teamer, but Teamer just made a nice play. Rams do that a lot where they do like a jet stream sweep with their wide receiver where they comes across the line, they hand it off, and he takes off. Well, he just did that right now, and Teamer ate that up for a 2-yard loss. We have to get Bay. 48 is Garrett Google's pronunciation is Yo Daddy. Yo Daddy. Oh, come on, Raiders. That's not okay. There's a flag on the field. So Tony saying number 48, the guy who laid out Nathan Peterman earlier. His name is Garrett Google, and it's pronounced. If you pronounce Google pronunciation is Yo Daddy. Emily, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I'm back on the right team now. He's back on the right team. Yeah, now Teamer's doing his thing. So there's 2 penalties right now on that run. That it was a good little run for the Rams, but it got called back. So they had illegal hands to the face. It looked like I said, I don't have my volume up, so I'm trying to just watch it. They looked like illegal hands to the face, and it also looked like holding, and the Raiders took the holding penalty on that to call it back. So it is 2nd and 22 for them. The Raiders surprisingly have 0 penalties, and I say that now, and we'll probably see a flag come out, but 0 penalties today. Rams have 5, and normally that's what we see from the Raiders team is a bunch of flags, right? So that means the referees aren't in a mid. Ooh, okay. Is that a catch? It was a contested catch right now. Good coverage. Heidel on the catch. Did they give it to him? Did they give it to him? Oh, heck no. No, that's not a catch. Dude, it bounced, hit the ball, and the guy is holding it like, I caught it. I caught it. You didn't catch nothing. You didn't catch nothing. Rasul Douglas, former Eagle and a couple other teams, he's on the Raiders. He's actually out there playing. Tanner Muse, guys, like I said, Tanner Muse, the Clemson guy, the Clemson Tiger, he played safety in college, is now trying to make the team as a linebacker, and he's flying around everywhere. He's out there. It was 3rd and long. They run a draw play right now, and get a good coverage. But like I said, the Rams don't have a punter tonight. They have place kickers. They've been having Matt Gay, the actual field goal kicker, punt tonight for him. Are they going to let him kick the field goal, or are they actually going to go for it? Because they're on the other side of the 50. Ooh, don't do that. Yeah, Matt Gay's finding out what it is to be a punter. The punter's life. He's getting hit after the plays and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, hey, I'm a kicker. I just kick field goals. I don't want to get hit like that." But they just put his thing up. So today, for being a punter, he's kicked a 34, 43, and a 50-yarder. So yeah, his first punt was bad. He's getting better as he continues to punt. But I've always wondered why NFL teams. So this is 4th down, 4th and 8. Come on. They picked up a lot of yards on that draw, so that's probably why they changed it up. But like I said, not having a kicker, not having a punter. Come on. Oh, my. You gave up the first down. You gave up the first down. You have to get off the field. It's 4th down. You make the damn play. Your offense is coming on the field. What are you doing? 4th and 8, and you give up the – this Koski guy, number 17 for the Rams, I'm guessing that's how you say his name, Koski, has been tearing the Raiders up. I don't know his official stats, but he's been making some plays. It says 4 catches, 27 yards. Man, what are you doing? Like, get off the field. Defense needs to get off the field. Let your offense stay on the field. Good play right there. Good play right there by Douglas, knocking the ball down. You have to come back after that 4th down because that play right there could turn the momentum to your team. Get off the field. Don't be doing this 4th down bull crap. It's 4th and 8. 4th and 8, and you give it up. Oh, who are they calling the penalty on? Now they're calling a penalty. This is why I don't go live, guys, during Raider games, because my emotion comes out. It's a preseason game, and I got this emotion. Really? Unsportsmanlike taunting. Like the NFL – the NFL, guys, is cracking down on taunting this year. They're cracking down on taunting. They don't want you to celebrate. All Douglas did was get up and go like this. Shh. He put his, and then he went like this. He pointed and went like this to the bench. That's it. He went like this, and they called taunting. Last week, a guy made a tackle or made a nice run. He got up and flexed, and they called a taunting penalty. They call it the no fun league for a reason, right? They call it a no fun league for a reason. This taunting BS, there's going to be a lot of penalties this year and a lot of bull crap penalties this year for taunting. And so get used to it now, guys. I'm letting you guys know that the NFL is going to – they always come up with one stupid rule, one stupid penalty every year. What's that rule? When it's not broke, don't fix it. The NFL tries to fix everything, right? So they put this taunting penalty rule, whatever the hell you want to call it, 2-minute warning. This taunting crap. Oh, I already see it going horribly wrong this year. Your human nature is to celebrate. Your human nature is to get up and we want to see that. Who doesn't want to see a guy taunt? not. I mean, you're not in the face of somebody. Who doesn't want to see somebody get up and celebrate what they did? You're an NFL player. You ran a big yard. You did something great, and you can't get up and flex. You can't get up and be like, yes, yeah. They're going to call a penalty. That's some bull crap. I don't know why we play conservative. We need to stay aggressive at all times. That's the Raider football. Yeah, I agree with you. John Gruden gets conservative, especially when he has a lead, and I want to see him open it up a little bit. I know this is preseason, and guys, you don't game plan for these games right now. There's no they don't sit there and break down Rams tape or anything like that. So they're not studying for it. They're just going out there and run basic plays in the preseason. I think they do it for week 3. So next week we'll see a little bit more game planning for it when they play the Raiders. Oh, Raiders 49ers next week. Woo-hoo. First time in a while. The Raiders rule: if we do it. It's always wrong. Yeah. Like I said, what did I say? I said, I just said a couple minutes ago, I said the Raiders don't have any penalties, and it was surprising to me. And then they go out and throw a flag, right? They get out the taunting penalty. They do all that. But guys, Raider Nation, thanks for showing up tonight. It's been fun. It's a lot of but yeah, we're having a good time. If you guys want to tell me anything about your favorite Raider team, your favorite Raiders, do you guys like John Gruden as a coach? Do you want to see something different? As of right now, he signed that big contract. Everybody knows about the big contract. But how safe is he? How safe do you think John Gruden is? Can he afford to miss another year of playoffs? If he does miss the playoffs, does he have to have a good record? This is totally different stats from last week. So the total yards right now, Rams 141, Raiders 66. Last week it was flip-flopped. The Raiders held Seattle to 30 yards. At halftime, they have one penalty, 15 yards, which was that taunting penalty. It was 2 minutes left, and the Rams are driving right now. We do not want to see them score again. We want to see the Raiders come back. Let's go. Robinson's on the field. That's a good one to see. One of the slot cornerbacks is supposed to be one of the best slot cornerbacks coming out of the draft. A lot of people are liking him on the outside now. A lot of people are saying he might not even make the team. So this is what you're watching the preseason game for, guys, to see the guys that we drafted and to see the guys that play hard and maybe fall in love with one of these. Oh, my. A simple run on the outside, and he took it. But there's a penalty. What are they calling this penalty on? Please be on the Rams. That's right. It's holding. That's the only way that you can make runs like that on that Raider defense is when you got to hold people. You got to cheat to make a run. So Jones, it was a good run, guys. They're on the 15-yard line. He took it on the outside. He burned. He got the outside edge off of Lawson. Lawson lost that edge. Lawson had to come up on that. He took it all the way down to the 1 or 2 yard line, but it just got called back for holding. So good for you. Get that holding penalty. Keep Gruden. Our defense has been shitty. We're going to the playoffs this year. I truly do believe that the Raiders will be in the playoffs this year. I know that's not an unpopular opinion by a lot of Raider haters, but I think the Raiders have a very good squad. Come on. There we go. I'll take that. Like I said, I'm talking about Robertson. He just made a nice little tackle on Atwell. Tutu Atwell is his name, right? Yeah, there we go. Good little tackle. What is it going to bring up right now? Is it going to be third down? I believe it is. Let's go. Timeout Vegas. Las Vegas. Do you guys still have a little bit of trouble saying Las Vegas Raiders? I know I still like to say Oakland Raiders. The first Raider game I ever been to was in Los Angeles, so it's not, I don't think I ever have a problem saying Los Angeles Raiders. I don't say that. They are the Los Angeles Raiders. You could tell by the stands tonight. It's 80% Raider fans in SoFi Stadium, a brand new stadium that the Raiders built, right? The Raiders are still the favorite team in Los Angeles. It goes Raiders, Rams, Chargers, if you put it that way. But yeah, just I don't know if do you guys still say Oakland Raiders? Are you guys now staying Las Vegas? Are you guys good with that now? It's almost halftime. Here we go. Timeout. So it's timeout Raiders. Now it's timeout Rams. So give us a second on that. But yeah, what else is going on, guys? You guys play fantasy football? You guys have you guys done your draft already for your fantasy football? It's coming up on halftime, so I'll answer any questions that we have. Oh yeah, so you're from Ohio, and so you guys just say the team name. That's cool. We just say the name of the team. You don't just call them like the football team from the Las Vegas football team? You don't call them that. You just call them the Raiders or the Rams. Usually I do that too, but sometimes I get so hyped up and I'm like Raiders. And last year, remember somebody gave John Gruden the wrong hat, so when he was on the sideline, he was wearing a Oakland Raider hat for a Las Vegas game. 3rd and 13, little wide receiver screen out to the outside. Pretty good little gain right there, but not enough for the first down. Raiders need to get off the field. The Raiders defense has been on the field too long. The Raiders. So here we go. See if they can probably get a field goal right now. And then there's still a little bit of time left on the clock. So the Raiders are going to run their 2-minute offense. Hopefully they can put some points on the board right before half as well. But the Raiders offense has kind of stalled out. So come on, Raiders. Come on. There's a field goal unit up on the field for the Rams. Looking like, what is this, 37? And it's good. It's good. So the Rams have now taken the lead. Was 7-0 Raiders. Rams are now on a 10-0 scoring drive. Come on, Raiders. Yeah, you got to say Raiders, and you got to say it, and you got to mean it when you say it. I know I hurt my my throat every time I say it, so I have water, but I don't have enough water. Probably need to get more. I know halftime's coming up, guys. 61-yard play for the Rams right there. You guys can see that on the screen. 12 plays, 61 yards, 4 minutes, 34 seconds. Raider Nation, what you guys happy about? Anything? We can go through some stats at halftime. We'll go through that. But it is 10-0 or 10-7 right now. Like I said, Silver and Black Allegiance is our brand new show on Wednesdays for Raider fans. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys tune in for it. If you guys are missing out, I will say that this has been a fun stream. Like I was debating if it coming on and doing it, just because I am so emotional during Raider games. But it is a preseason game, so you can see it coming out of me just a little bit on some of these big plays, and I'm like, so I don't know what, but I'm trying to stay humble. I'm trying to say it's a preseason game. Let it go. But I was asked last week, like, hey, the Raiders won. Would you be mad if they lost? Yes, I would. I'll be mad if they lost this game. I want to see the Raiders win every time they play. I want to see my team win every time they take the field. I want to see the best product on the field at the time. But I mean, temper expectations in the preseason. Calm it down. And like I said, Raiders and Rams have been practicing together all week. All the coaching staffs know a little bit of tendencies. They know who they can beat up on, who they can't beat up on. So when they see the guy on the field, of course they're going to beat him up. They're going to go after because they know that. So it's a little bit – this game is a little bit like even worse of a preseason game because you're not seeing all the starters. You're not seeing all that. And the coaching staff got to see who they could pick on throughout the game this this weekend. Next weekend is where I really want to see. I want to see – we'll see Mariota out there next weekend. It's the Raiders and 49ers. Hopefully we'll see Mariota versus Trey Lance. Maybe we'll see Derek Carr for a series. I doubt it, but maybe we will. Be nice for him to come out for a series or two. But remember that they're only playing 3 preseason games, so next week is the last one, and then they have a week off, and then the season. So everybody gets that 1 week off before the season, which is interesting, but we'll see how it goes. And then we got cuts coming up too. I don't know if there'll be any big surprises. I want to see who does make the practice squad because the Raiders, like I said, the Raiders' depth this year on their team is very good. Now, this offensive lineman, whoever this number 77 guy is, he ain't making the team. I'm telling you right now. Omahi, yeah, Omameh. I think I just spelled that right. He's not making the team. I'll tell you that right now. I could confidently tell you that he will not make the team. And right now they have 2 guys lined up and 3 guys lined up on that side. Okay, he made the block. Good for him. Nathan Peterman, come on. You had all that time and you throw a 3-yard pass. Let's go. We got a minute 30 left, and you want to throw a little 3-yard out? Come on. Come on, Raiders. Let's get a score. I prefer a touchdown right here, but if we got to settle for a field goal, let's take it. The Raiders did pass on a field goal earlier, which would have been like a 57-yarder. I know Tony Tucker was in here talking about how Janikowski was probably chain smoking somewhere and calling our kicker scared and names and all that stuff. So, but come on, timeout right now. They're showing the stadium. The stadium looks nice. I haven't been to SoFi. I will have to make it down this year, but they're showing all the Raider fans in the stadium. Like I said, a report came out that 80% of this stadium is all Raider fans. It doesn't even look like it's packed right now. Like last week, it was sold out because it was the first game in the stadium, and it was Rams and Chargers, both teams that share that stadium. Nathan Peterman stepped up in the pocket. Big pass right here, as you guys can tell on my screen as well. 15-yard pass. It's a good one. Here we go. Come on. Get it ready. Come on. Get up there. Get up there. Let's go. Little sense of urgency. And I don't know if you guys how many Raider games you guys watch, but that was a problem too, is when they got to the 2-minute warning or 2-minute offense, it seemed like they wasted a lot of time. Oh, Peterman. Let it go, but I think he took a hit right there. He looked all right. Number 48 again in the backfield. But, okay, if that was like another quarterback, if that was Tom Brady or something, they would have called a penalty on that. But since it's Nathan Peterman, they're not. We've seen worse people get hit. And number 48, Garrett took him down by his head, so he put it up there. It should have been a penalty. That should have – in today's NFL, back in the day it wouldn't have been, but in today's NFL, that's roughing the passer, and they didn't call it. I don't know if they're not calling it, if they're trying not to call those penalties as much, or they just didn't call it because it was Nathan Peterman. Oh, another incomplete pass. Come on. Come on, Raiders. It's going to be 3rd and 10. You would like it. I mean, it is preseason. Preseason. I got to keep telling myself that. Preseason. It's preseason. Relax. Preseason is relax. All right, 3rd and 10. Come on. Can we get this one? Come on. Oh, offensive line. Nice. Oh, don't tell me they're going to call that. Whoa, what the? They're going to call holding. They have to call holding. I saw that, but then he dumped it off to like the tight end. Then the tight end got hit and he like fumbled. It was like nasty little play right there. Fumble the ball, but it's going to come back. It's going to be a holding penalty. It probably more than likely will be declined because it was 3rd down and 10. They probably got like 2 yards out of that. Ugly play. What the? Like that dude like sat down and fumbled the ball and like it was nasty. Yeah, it was declined. The holding was declined, so now it's going to be like 4th down and 8, 4th and 7 maybe. What? This I don't know. This Raider offensive line that they have in right now, they like to make sure of all these backups. Probably won't be making the team because they all look bad. They all look pretty horrible. Sorry to say it, but I pride myself on being more of a realistic Raider fan. So if I see something I don't like, I'm gonna say it. And if you don't like it, I apologize for it. But come on, fumble! Yes. He muffed that punt, guys. He muffed the punt, went right through his arms, kicked it a couple yards forward. Raiders recovered. There is a flag on the field, but as of right now, it's Raiders ball. Let's see what they call. It didn't. I wouldn't call it. It can't be a catch interference because he moved out of the way. He got close. He moved out of the way. There's no catch interference. It can't be. The referees are discussing it, but as of right now, it was a muff punt by the Rams. Raiders recovered. Raiders would be in, with 39 seconds. They could be able to be in scoring position, but let's see what they call. Personal foul on the Raiders. Of course they do. Of course they call it. Of course they call it on the Raiders, right? What? Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. Unnecessary roughness on the Raiders. John Gruden is just standing there like, really? Really? Of course you call that. The Raiders have one damn good play, and you call a penalty on them. Of course you do. Of course you do. Let me see. What? How? Teamer went down. He's the gunner on the team. His name's Teamer. He's running down, number 33 for the Raiders. He goes down, and he puts the shoulder to another guy, and I'm guessing they're calling it helmet to helmet. But come on, that's so weak. What a horrible call right there. A big play, a big momentum play for the Raiders, and you turn around. Now they're going to repunt. So what a horrible play. That's not that was horrible. That's horrible. I don't unnecessary roughness. So much good. So and now the guy's afraid to touch the ball. Now the guy's like, "No, I ain't touching that ball." So now it's rolling, and the Rams are gonna get it inside the 30. But that's horrible. That's classic NFL Raider hate on the penalty right there. Raiders make a damn good play. Momentum was changing. Was going to be in scoring position. Had about 40 seconds left to be able to score right before halftime with that big muff punt, and they took it away from the Raiders. Classic NFL officiating right there. So crap. So much crap right there. Yeah, so I'm sorry. That's what I'm telling you. This is why I don't do live Raider games, because I get so emotional. It's just preseason, and I'm complaining about a penalty. But this is the stuff that the Raider fans go through. This is the stuff that we see. Big plays overturned by dumb penalties. And most of the time, it's not even a dumb penalty. It's just a referee calling his own little thing. Come on, can we get a sack? Can we get a sack? How do you go through three defenders like that? You let a backup quarterback go through three damn defenders and run, and he gained 1 yard on it, but you should have had the sack. You had three guys on him. Now they call it penalty. This better not be on the Raiders. Legal hands to the face on the Rams. The Raider defensive line, they're there. They're at the quarterback, but you're letting the quarterback dance around. And you know who the Raiders have week one. They have Lamar Jackson coming to Vegas week one. And if you're letting this guy, whoever this guy is, Perkins, move around in the pocket like this today, you're going to get your ass kicked come week one by Lamar Jackson. Come on, Raiders. This is what you should be prepping for. You shouldn't be you should be happy that Perkins is out here running. Maybe McVay and Gruden got together and they did this on purpose so they could have a mobile quarterback out there. But come on. You don't let Perkins run all over you. You had three guys on him. It's halftime. The Rams are taking it in. Oh my gosh. This is retarded. This is bad. This is why I get upset. This is why I get upset. It was a horrible call. But Raider fans, where you guys at? It's halftime. Let me know what's going on. Let me hit you with the Silver and Black Allegiance show clip one more time. You guys, this show is every Wednesday night on the Warzone Sports Network, where we'll break down this game as well, but here it goes. Yeah, so that's our promo for our intro for our show. I hope you guys are liking it. It is halftime of the game right now. I can go through a few stats for you guys if you guys would like it. Like I said, no main starter started for the Raiders. Nathan Peterman is still going to play the whole game. He is 9 for 14, 70 yards. He does have an interception, which was a tip ball in the air. He's been sacked 2 times for 13 yards. Emmons is our leading rusher right now. He has 4 carries, 20 yards. Nathan Peterman has 2 carries, 9 yards. Trey Regis has 3 carries for -8 yards and a touchdown. How would you like that stat line? Groshek has 2 carries for 8 yards. Wide receivers for our receiving team right now. Derek Carrier has 1 reception for 2 yards. Zay Jones has 1 reception for 5 yards. We haven't seen a lot of Zay Jones today like we did last week. Bowers has 1 for 10. Trey Regis has 1 for 10 or 1 for 1 yard. Aitman has 1 for 16. Keelan Doss has 0 catches today. Turner has 2 for 19, and Ellis has 2 for 17. So if you guys have any questions about today's game or you want to talk about anything, right now is the time to do it because we are at halftime. But it is 10-7 Rams. The Raiders had a 7-0 lead. The Rams have now come back and scored 10 unanswered points. The Raiders had a big chance, which is a big play called back, a muff punt by the Rams. It was called back right before halftime. Yeah, it is what it is. Anybody standing out on defense right now? Not really. White is playing hard. White and Hobbs have been playing like they've always have. The rest of the defense is not impressing me. The offensive line, the backup offensive line, some of these linemen are just getting horribly torn into, especially like I said, what was the guy's name? Omahi is like getting lit up on that offensive tackle. So the backup offensive line is not looking good. Nathan Peterman is moving around more than he has to, especially from last week. The tight end, the touchdown by the Rams was wide open. Tight end was wide open. Nobody around him for 5 to 10 yards. So that was a horrible play. They just showed the replay right now of Omahi missing that block and the guy coming in the lane, Nathan Peterman out for the fumble, which led them down to a field goal, which put them up 10-3 or 10-7. I'm not impressed. I was more impressed last week. It was week 1 against Seattle. I'm not impressed as much with the offensive line this week with the backup offensive line, and I'm not impressed with the defense of backups. But it looks like the Raiders took the approach to this game as they're going to put a lot more backups in. So there's a lot more people fighting for positions or learning new positions, like Tanner Muse is learning linebacker. So there's a lot more scouting and Raiders checking these players out than actually, I guess, putting their backups and main guys in. These are a lot of the third stringers. A lot of these guys on the field tonight and have been on the field are more than likely won't see the field at all during the regular season. So we gotta be like, okay, it is 10-7. You know, it is a lot of our third stringers. We did see 1 or 2 starting offensive linemen out there. We did see Jonathan Abram at the beginning of the game. Clean Farrell was out there. Who was the other defensive tackle that we saw out there? So there was like 1 or 2. I would say there was probably like 4 actually defensive starters today, maybe 4 offensive starters, give or take that. I would say 4 is a little bit too much for the offense. So out of the 22 starters, the Raiders, we probably saw like 6 of them, and most of them were on defense in the first half. In the second half, we won't absolutely see none of them. They should be all pulled off the field. Hopefully they get Nate. I know they're letting Nate Hobbs play, but hopefully they get him off the field. Nate Hobbs is going to make the team. Hobbs should make the team no matter what. He's made big plays 2 weeks in a row, and he's already been getting the love at practice. So Hobbs needs to make the team. I don't know what else they want to see. This guy Teamer, he's made some plays, but he's also got burnt on plays. Be interesting what they do with him. But yeah, the second half is coming up in just a few. But Whew, man, oh man, oh man. I'm still heated. I'm still heated right now because of that penalty, that like the unnecessary roughness on the gunner, on the punt team, and he ran down and he lowered his shoulder. And I'm guessing I don't have my volume up, guys, so I'm sorry for that. So I didn't hear it, but from what I saw in the replays, he lowered his shoulder and they hit, and I'm guessing they called it helmet to helmet or something like that. And it was horrible. It was not even that big of a hit, and it was just classic NFL referees hate on the Raiders, in my opinion. So they took a big muff punt. It was a muff punt by the Rams. Raiders recovered. It would have put the Raiders in scoring position with about 40 seconds left in the half. It didn't happen. It was overturned. So I'm still kind of upset about that. But yeah, if you guys are watching, hey, say what's up. I don't know what platform. We are live on a couple different platforms. We're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, and we're on Twitter. So if you guys are watching on either one of them, hey, just say what's up. Say hi to me. Guys, let you guys know that this is the Raider Show. On Wednesday nights, we do a Raider Show, and it is live. So you guys can come and comment on there. You guys can ask us questions. It's myself and Juan from the Max and Juan Juancast. We go on there. We have a great time. We're going to talk about a little bit of Raider history this week. We're going to talk about this game. And we're going to talk about ourselves, so how we became Raider fans. So it should be a great episode come Wednesday night. You guys turn in and watch that. It's probably going to be around 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific time on Wednesday. But Raider Nation, let me know how you feel today. If you guys haven't already, please like the video. Please subscribe to the video or to the channel. It's the Warzone Sports Network. We're a barely new network, but we're a network of fans for the sports fans. Basically, it's a bunch of sports fans. We come together and we just want to have a great conversation with you guys during football games, during any games at any sporting event that's happening. So tomorrow, if you guys aren't a Raider fan and you just turn in the stream just to get football, or just because you're a fan of the Warzone Sports Network and you just turn it in, tomorrow we'll have the Rams game. Rams and 49ers. See how that goes. Trey Lance should be playing, right? Justin Herbert won't play in that game, so it'll be interesting who the they're doing the Rams like halftime, and it's showing the two guys talking, and they're at a desk right now, and some fan is just jumping up behind him, and he's like, like I'm on TV. It's hilarious, and like there's nothing they can do to stop it. So the dude's just out there jumping around. Second half should be coming up pretty soon. They got the kickers on the field warming up already, so that should be coming up. But yeah, the Warzone Sports Network, guys. If you play fantasy football, and I'm sure you guys do, a lot of people who watch football love fantasy football. We on the Warzone Sports Network have a new fantasy football show. It's called the Fantasy Football Speakeasy. First episode, they did wide receivers, top 10 wide receivers in fantasy football for 2021. Just this afternoon, they did top 10 tight ends. So you guys get ready for your fantasy football season with the Warzone Sports Network. On Monday, every Monday, we've done it for the last 2 months, if not more. It's probably been 3 months since we started, and we do the mock draft Mondays every Monday, and that's usually around 3:15 Pacific time, 6:15 Eastern time. We bring guests on. We have a great time. We go through each team. If you want to be a part of that, please hit us up, and we can get you a link. But yeah, mock draft Monday, we get you involved on fantasy football, get you ready to go. But Las Vegas Raider fans, what's going on? We're getting ready for the second half. Let's go Raiders. Let's go Raiders. I'm ready for this. I do need to get me some more water, but I don't want to take a break because I want to be here for you guys. And I know I am so said he's in Ohio and he's not able to watch the game, so he's watching it through here. So I don't want to let him down. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you guys are watching, hey, let me know your favorite Raider player. Let me know what you predict the Raiders record to be this year. Your favorite moment of the Raider history. How old you guys were, if you guys were. I mean, I'm a little older, so I'll put it out there. But I was in high school when the Raiders were in the Super Bowl last against Tampa Bay. and I didn't get to watch that whole thing because I was so mad at that game. But yeah, when did you guys get to watch the Raiders in the Super Bowl? Have you ever watched the Raiders in the Super Bowl? Have you ever seen the Raiders in the playoffs? I know a lot of the younger fans have not been able to see that. So let me know your Raider history, your Raider background, so we can get a little bit conversation going. But yeah, I am gonna have to get something to drink pretty soon, so maybe I'll take that break. But I hope you guys are staying tuned. Las Vegas Raiders, it's 10-7 right now at halftime. I will pull the screen back up when it's ready to go. I don't like to do it when there's ads showing. But, Raider Nation. Oh, I should have had this one for it. Silver and black. I was showing the wrong one the whole time. That's why they don't let me run stuff by myself. But yeah, comment from wherever you guys are. I can see your comments. We're getting ready for the second half. Start of the third quarter right now. Still going to talk to Sean McVay, see what he says. I don't know. This is the. I'll show you guys the normal background that we have. So this is my little office area. You guys can see the Raider flag right there. You got the Raider locker room. You got my Cedric Hardman autograph card right here. You got the Charles Woodson and Tim cards on my wall. You got the Raider flag. So you guys already know Raider Nation all the way. You got the little bell at the top. That's from my daughter, so I just leave it there. It's good for her. Whenever she turns it on, she'll be like, I put that there, so good for her. But yeah, here's a little. I guess I could have showed you the kind of stuff that we do on the Raider Allegiance show every Wednesday night. So like last Wednesday, we did this. We started off with the latest news and notes, where we showed you guys. It was John Gruden's birthday last week. Hunter Renfrow beating up on Jalen Ramsey throughout practice. Kind of stuff that we show on that show, and I could have showed you. And then players that Max and Juan and I are looking forward to in this offseason who are watching. Henry Ruggs. I'm a big Brian Edwards believer. I hope that he breaks out this offseason and this season and people know his name by week 4 or 5. We're looking at the defensive backs, the young defensive backs, Arnett and Abram, and we're hoping that they provide a spark for the Raiders. So these are the players that we're trying to watch this offseason. Let me know who you guys are watching, who you guys want to see involved. But, here we go. We're back out there now. So it looks like both of these quarterbacks are going to go the distance today, huh? Perkins and Nathan Peterman. Most of the time for a preseason game, the coaches get together and they talk to each other. And John Gruden and McVay are good friends, good buddies. So I'm sure they got together and they were like, hey, this is my plan. This is your plan. Cool, let's do this. And like I said, they did a joint practice. They did joint practice this whole week. Raiders came out to Los Angeles, spent the week in L.A., practiced with the Rams, had a scuffle with the Rams, fought with the Rams. Big news stories came out between both teams. And then they get to this game, and they probably already saw enough what they wanted to see throughout the practices, especially with the one-on-ones, that in this game they're just letting a bunch of the backups play. Hobbs looks like he's still out there. He is still out there. What is he doing? Good little catch right there for the Rams. But yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, let me know. I'm just here. Tyree Gillespie. The Raiders spent a lot of draft picks and capital, and they've really invested in this defense. So the defense needs to improve this year. And Derek Carr, if you guys have been following the Raiders for a long time, you guys know that Derek Carr's never been on a team where the Raiders had a top defense over top 20. He's limping. Number 51 came up limping. No, please no. White is down on the field, guys. Javen White is down on the field, and he's grabbing his knee, and he looks like he is in pain. This is not who we want to lose right now. This White has been – last week it was one of our players of the game, because he's been everywhere. The University of Vegas product, LV product is White. Come on, man, get up. So White is down. They're going to take a little break. White is down. Oh, come on. That's not. I saw. I was going to tell you that Malcolm Kuntz, number 51, he was limping off. It looked like he was limping off the field in the same play, but then they cut out, and they're going to go to a commercial. But he is down right now, guys. The young player, the University of Las Vegas LV product, and the Raiders have been high on him, making great plays throughout this season. He's down. I want to try to get on here because sometimes if you get on Twitter, they'll have like updates quicker. You know what I mean? Because some of the beat reporters are faster. But yeah, this is not something we wanted to see. Yeah, so Kuntz limped off the field. We saw that, but I want to know what's going on with White. So if you guys see what's going on with White, please let me know. But that's not something we want to see. Come on. So we're at a commercial. It's 10-7 right now. You guys can see. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Raider Nation, what's going on? I'm glad you guys are here. If you guys haven't done so already, please like and subscribe to the video. And if it continues, I'll do this. I'll try to do it every week. Like I said, you guys have been here since the beginning. You guys have seen my ups and downs with it. Yeah, Bradley Winter, not good. Not good that he's down on the field right now. Hopefully he can get up and everything will be okay. Hopefully, but it looks like he's in some pain. Come on. I'm trying. That's the thing about trying to do it by myself is I'm trying to look for the news. So I'm trying to talk to you guys as well, but I'm also trying to look for it. So please bear with me just a few seconds. But White has went down with he was grabbing his knee. They were back in LA. Am I seeing it? Oh no, dude. So I'm trying to. Nothing updated yet. But was it? Let me see. They're doing the replay right now, so I'm trying to see of what actually. Oh, so he went back. He was blocked into the Rams player was blocking him, and he went over our own teammate. Ooh, that's not. We'll see what happens. I guess we'll have to wait a little bit on the news and notes because there's nothing up on it yet. Nobody has reported on it. But I'm sure they're going to get him back there, check it out. But we won't see White for the rest of the day. A Rams player left that field at the same time. I wonder if it was the same tackle. But yeah, Raiders lost two guys at the same time. Come on. Perkins, come on, get on. Come on. We need to get to the quarterback. There we go. Holding. It's going to be a holding. That's going to be called back. But the Raiders, this game, haven't been getting to the quarterback, and it's very upsetting. Well, it's holding, right? You're going to call holding. Oh, Rams, number 30, Calais. He is not putting any weight on his. So back-to-back plays with some injuries right here. Atwell's running off the field gingerly too. So the Rams just are losing some players as well. The game is – this is not what you want to see. You want to make it through the preseason healthy. The Rams have already lost their starting running back for the year. Calais, is that – he kind of slipped up on the turf, went down, but was that before? Did he get the injury before? Before he got tackled? It looked like he did. And yeah, he cannot put any weight on that leg right now. They have two trainers carrying him off the field, and he is not. He has absolutely no weight. Tutu Atwell for the Rams. I know this is a Raider program, but we're watching the game. He's out. He's going to the tent. So the Rams just lost two players on this play after the Raiders lost two players on the previous play. So the injuries are piling up here in the second half, and this is not what we want to see. We want to see both teams get through healthy, and because some of the, these are their careers. These are their jobs. This is how they make a living, and this is how they feed their family. So we never want to see it. And yep, guys, this is not great news. White is on the cart. He has a towel over his head. He's crying. He's heading to the locker room. White is done, and I'm gonna guess. If I had a guess, it's an ACL injury tear. It's something with the knee. He's done. White is absolutely done. What a horrible injury to see, especially in week 2 of the preseason, because how great White has been playing. He was all over the field last week. He was all over the field this week, and now he goes down with a knee injury that just carted him off the field. And it's not, Raider fans, it's not good. It's not good. That's one of the guys that we've all been rooting for is White this offseason. You're a Raider fan, you've been rooting for White. You want to see what he does, especially being from the Vegas area. Yeah, you don't like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason game. And the Raiders just lost a great young linebacker who was making a name for himself. Vincent Bonsignor, the Raiders beat writer, said he's being just what I just told you guys. He's being transported by a cart to the locker room with a leg injury, towel draped over his head. A slew of teammates circled him to offer support before he exits the sideline. Most of the time, when your teammates are circling you, they know it's horrible and they know it's not good. Malcolm Kuntz, the other guy that left the field for the Raiders earlier, is trying to jog his injury off on the sideline, is unable to do so. Trainers have set him down on the bench to check him out. So Malcolm Kuntz, I told you he was hurt on that play as well. But my main concern is White, and it sucks to see this. Oh, man. But, yeah, so injuries are piling up. We need to get this game over with, and it's still a lot of – there we go. Okay, Tanner Muse coming from the linebacker position. He was a safety at Clemson. They moved him to linebacker. They just put him on a blitz, and he's quick because he was playing safety. He just came straight up the middle right now, and I thought Perkins was going to be able to break through, but Muse did enough to take him down. Good job on that. The Raiders got a good sack right there, but they brought this is what is going to be different this season, I think, from the last couple of seasons. The Raiders are going to blitz a little bit more. And they just brought a linebacker and a safety on that play on third down and made a big play. So now they're going to get the punt. But what a great play call. And Tanner Muse is one of the guys that are going to have to step up now, especially with White out of the game. We're going to I'm still trying to find I'm reading that they're having issues at Allegiant Stadium. So the Raiders are playing in SoFi, but in Allegiant Stadium, where the Raiders play their home games, they're actually having a WWE SummerSlam event over there. And you remember that the Raider Stadium was built last year and it was supposed to open, but without the fans being in the stadium, you don't get to do all the see how it runs with all the fans in there. So now with the first couple of events being in there, they're coming across a couple problems. So they're saying, like, in the Raider Stadium right now for SummerSlam, the payment system, the cashless payment system's down. The concessions have stopped. The Wi-Fi is dead. The toilets are overflowing. The PA system's not working correctly, and no pyrotechnics. And that's a big deal for wrestling fans if you don't have pyrotechnics. So I don't know who's watching wrestling right now. If you're watching SummerSlam, you're not seeing any pyrotechnics because the stadium's having a bunch of issues, and it's a brand new stadium. Just nothing that you want to hear from that either. Flip the channel to the Raiders and don't. Yeah, everybody's saying the same thing that I told you guys earlier about White was crying. So you guys know more than likely White's season is going to be done. Very upset. Damn, sounds like the Raider Stadium is working how it's supposed to. Good evening, my brother. Hope all is well. GM Network, Bogart, Scott, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know why I found that tweet, but yeah, it sounds like the Raider Stadium is is having some issues. Maybe it's all the wrestling fans. Maybe the wrestling fans are tearing it up. Bogart, big 49er fan. Next week, Raiders and 49ers resume their preseason matchup, which they haven't done in years, because every time they match up, the fans don't get along. So it'd be interesting to see how that goes down next week in Santa Clara. But I'm excited for that. Big injury for the Raiders tonight, guys. And you guys might not know the name, but Javen White, the linebacker, number 53 for the Raiders, trying to make the team. He's been all over the field. He was all over the field against Seattle. He was all over tonight. Went down, grabbing his knee, carted off the field, put the towel over his head, was crying, and teammates were patting him on the shoulder. And you guys know for sure when that happened, never good. If I had a guess, the way he was grabbing it, and we've seen it many times before, that's an ACL injury. That's a major knee injury, and he'll be done for the season. All the money built, really, Bradley, really all the money built on the stadium, and it's still trash. You never know how a stadium runs. Like, you could do all those tests. Like, I took a tour of the Raider Stadium, which you guys can find here on the Warzone Sports Network. I did a little 3-minute vlog on it, and I took a tour of it. And when that Raider Stadium, they said, has the most, what they say, almost 300 restrooms. For every one restroom, every one male restroom, they have 2 female restrooms. And then they did a test where they flushed all the toilets at the same time, which they do on most stadiums. But they did all that. But you never know how a stadium's going to do, especially a brand new stadium, until you get enough people in there. Here we go. Here's a big play right here. There we go. Nathan Peterman. Raiders just made a big gain right there. A little dump off to the tight end, Alex Elias. So there we go. Raiders moving up and down the field now. Wide open. Ooh, whoever that number 39 is for the Rams, you just got your coverage blown. I just hope nobody gets shot or stabbed or worse in Santa Clara next week when they get. I know that's like, come on, it's a preseason battle and it's a football game, guys. You don't need to fight over it. Like, oh my gosh, 98 for the Rams. I don't know his name. Just went straight up the middle on the Raiders offensive line, took Nathan Peterman down. Banks, Mr. Banks got probably one of the easiest sacks of his career. Who is that? Is that Lester Cotton that let him do that? What are you doing? Like I said, the backup offensive linemen this game have not been playing good. It's not. I said Lester Cotton. That's not Cotton. It's Gerald Jones Smith. So another guy who probably won't make the team. But yeah, behave yourself. You guys are going to the Raider game next week. You guys are going to the Niner game. Behave yourselves. Come on. You don't need to be fighting over a preseason game. You don't need to be fighting over. What are you guys doing? Why fight over a game? You can't control the outcome of the game anyways. You're not on the field. Relax. But it is good to see the Raiders and Niners play again, especially because I have a bunch of Niner fans that I like to talk mess to, and I should have. Well, I won't be able to, but I should have looked into tickets to try to get up there, but I won't be able to because next week, I got another team I got to root for, another championship team I got to root for in the Los Angeles Dodgers. But yeah, Warzone Sports Network. I hope you guys like this. The Raider Nation. Oh, a draw play on 3rd and 19, got caught up. He almost took it, but the Rams have quietly always had great defensive linemen, right? They quietly find good defensive linemen, and they're showing up. Their depth at defensive line has showed up in this game. You guys got to like what the Rams are doing. Ooh, it's going to be another punt for the Raiders right here. After being up 7-0, the Raiders have now given up 10 unanswered points, and we're waiting for the offense to make a little bit of adjustments, but you're not going to see much because Nathan Peterman's going to play the whole game. Like I said, you didn't see Zay Jones like you did last week. You didn't see a lot of these big namers or guys that are on the cusp. Right now, what you're seeing is a lot of the players that more than likely will be cut or will not make the team. Big injury, like I've already said, to Javen White, the linebacker. I've been trying to find more news on him, but he was carted off the field. He had the towel over his head. Let me try to find one more time. I know this is the thing about being live and by myself is when I try to look for something, I try to give you the attention as well. Come on, give me some Raider news on White. Where's White at? But yeah, if you guys are in the comment, hey, let me know. What are you guys liking about this game? Are you guys watching SummerSlam right now? What's going on in SummerSlam? Somebody give me an update. Oh man, like I said, I'm a Raider fan, and the best thing about Raider fan is you got to be able to take it, right? If this was an NBA, Rams would sweep. No, they wouldn't. They're a Los Angeles team. They'd be knocked out already. So as a Raider fan, you got to be able to take it, and that's the best thing, right? So somebody said the toilets are overflowing. The fans are disappointed, and they're leaving Allegiant Stadium right now early. So it sounds like just like a Raiders home game. So, I mean, it's funny. You guys got to laugh. I'm a Raider fan, but you got to laugh sometimes at your own team. Can't find anything on White right now, but it's after. I mean, I'm sure it's going to come up, but it's not something that we want to hear as Raider fans. It's not going to be great news. But yeah, here Raiders in SoFi Stadium. SoFi Stadium set up for the Rams tonight. Last week the Rams were the home team too, so they have to go on the road. They're talking to Jalen Ramsey right now. Jalen Ramsey. I don't know if you guys saw this, and we talked about this on the Raiders Allegiance show, which comes out every Wednesday. But Jalen Ramsey, supposedly reports came out that him and Hunter Renfrow were going at it this week in practice, and Hunter Renfrow burned him. Here's the conversation off of Twitter if you guys didn't see that from the joint practices. A big throw. Oh, big throw into coverage. Intercepted by the Raiders. Nate Hobbs. Nate Hobbs is still on the field making plays. The rookie cornerback. He's probably going to be our first string quarterback. He's still in the game for some reason. Makes another big play. An interception right here by the Raiders Nation. Nate Hobbs coming through when the Raiders need a big play. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. And this is what you should be excited about. Players like Nate Hobbs are going to look right there. It just showed up on the screen. Nate Hobbs making plays last week, making plays this week. John Gruden came out and said this guy might be our starting cornerback. They're letting him play. For some reason, they're letting him play. I'm glad he's still out there. I'm glad. Las Vegas doesn't even have a team. They don't need a basketball team. I'm just saying. Same Old Sports is back. SummerSlam is over. How was it? Nathan Peterman. Oh, there we go. Nathan Peterman with the quarterback scramble. It was a designed quarterback run. He took it off the edge, and he showed his speed right there. Raiders. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, guys. Big interception followed by a big run by Nathan Peterman right here. Oh, so SummerSlam went from a 4 to now a 7. So it came up towards the end with all the good ones. Oh, you liked how I finished? Don't spoil it because there might be some wrestling fans on here that are going to check it out. Raiders driving now. Here we go. 2 fouls on the play, of course. Here we go. Taunting. Oh, okay. You're going to call that on the Rams? Unsportsmanlike contact. Raiders. Both penalty. They call unsportsmanlike on both teams, guys. Right there. Like I said, I'm watching it with my volume up. I want to put it on here, and then YouTube get me for all this stupid crap. But Nathan Peterman, what a run! Nathan Peterman, he wasn't impressive as impressive today as he was last week, But that one right there got me going, oh, Nathan the Peterman. How about that, guys? Raiders are driving inside the 40-yard line now. There we go. Oh, nice little run. There we go. This is the Raider offense that we were expecting to see. Now we're actually seeing a little – well, they're going to throw a flag. So here we go. I was talking about the Raiders not having a lot of penalties earlier. Same old sports. You're going to do a video tomorrow recapping the matches and the – oh, cool. I'll look forward to seeing that. Make sure you – I know you always do, but make sure you send that to me so I can check it out and support you because the same way you guys support us. There is another flag on the field. Wasn't what they call it? They didn't call it anything. They're just gonna pick it up. I guess they just picked it up. So, oh no, it's right there. 10-yard penalty. My bad. They keep showing Jalen Ramsey like on the TV, so they keep giving me like a different weird angle, and I don't need to see. Oh, there we go. Come on. Got back inside the 40 to pass out to Stoner. Come on, a little urgency. Oh, I like this. A little urgency in the Raiders offense right now. Moving up and down. Come on. Like, this is what we want to see. We want to see the urgency in our offense. We don't want to see John Gruden like boring play calls. We want to see you go for it. This offensive line is not giving you the protection that you need right now. These are some backups of the backups of the backups. And some of them are really getting beat by, like I said, I'm very impressed with the Rams' depth at defensive line. Maybe the Raiders need to check that out a little bit. Oh, there we go. Little quick passes by Nate Peterman, and it's working. It's getting us up the field. Another gain on the play. Raiders driving a little bit longer. 3rd and 4th coming up. Let's go. We need to convert this. I know it is preseason, but I like when we get some wins. I like wins on the board. I like W's. It builds confidence. You can say as much as you want after a loss, but a loss is a loss no matter what game it is, and you still remember that. Everybody still goes and goes, oh, we lost that game, even though we could build off of this. It was nothing. We did good in the first half. Come on, Peterman, get it. He's open. There you go. Brought the guy across the middle. Elias is the Raiders tight end position is pretty much solid with Darren Waller. I'm a big Fabian Moreau guy. No, not Fabian Moreau, Foster Moreau. Oh, that's embarrassing. Fabian Moreau's the cornerback from the Washington football team. I like Moreau. I think he's going to make some big plays for us this year. You got Carrier, who's the blocking tight end for the Raiders. So it's going to be tough to make the team as a tight end for the Raiders, but hey, it's worth a shot. Come on, Peterman, 4th and 1. Oh, they called the timeout. They hiked the ball, and the Raiders' offensive line just got completely destroyed. The Raiders' defensive line got destroyed right there. Luckily, they called timeout. Luckily, there was a timeout. But if there was no timeout right there, that play was done. It was eaten up. Big interception by Hobbs. Look at that. They were replaying it earlier. What a player. This guy is going to be a playmaker for the Raiders. They brought in some great defensive backs, and he's one of them. So, guys, if you don't know who Nate Hobbs is already, get used to him. Get used to that name because he will be making a lot of plays for the Raiders this upcoming season. I don't know why he's playing so late into the game. Maybe they just want to see how he played, the first half, and then brought him back. They try to do that, try to get players after halftime, after a little break. Picked up the first down. There we go. So the original play was going to be a handoff, and it was going to get blown up. John Gruden must have saw something on the sideline. He called a timeout right before, after the hike, it was going to get blown up. They came back, ran a fake run, threw it out to the fullback, got the first down. Here we go, Raiders. Raiders driving a little bit. Nathan Peterman a little pumped up now. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's get this. It was 7-0 Raiders, and now 10-7. Nathan Peterman, for what the Raiders expect him to do, he's doing his job, and you can't argue with Nathan Peterman. It's a good little handoff right there. We haven't seen any other running backs besides Emmons, Regis, and Groschek. So those have been our running backs today for the Raider Nation. But come on, second and 7. Here we go. Come on, Raiders. I want to see a touchdown, and you guys got to chat with me. When the Raiders score a touchdown, you guys got to put it in the chat. Touchdown Raiders, okay? So when they score, start lighting that chat up, guys. Nathan Peterman there he goes up the middle. Run. Ooh, he just fumbled. Nathan Peterman did not take a good hit. And where's the flag on that? I would come on. If you're gonna throw the flag on the Raiders, you got to throw a flag on that one. Nathan Peterman, he didn't slide. He went head first, but that could have been helmet to helmet right there. But if it was the Raiders, you would have called it a helmet to helmet because it was a helmet to helmet hit. Peterman dropped the ball after that hit, went down. It was covered by the Raiders. His knee was down to begin with, but it was a straight helmet to helmet hit. And I'm surprised they're not. I wonder who the Raiders have as a quarterback. I'm surprised they're not calling to take Peterman out and getting them checked right now because Roosboom, the number 56 for the Rams, his helmet was straight up with Nathan Peterman's helmet. And I don't know if the Raiders have who their quarterback is, who they would bring in if Nathan Peterman went down. They're showing Carr right now, but he doesn't have nothing on. So if they had to get like a concussion check on him, which I thought they might have done right now, but it looks like they're going to leave him in the game. Interesting. I don't know who they would have brought in because they had Cookus in last week and they cut Cookus. Marcus Mariota has his uniform on, so we might see Marcus Mariota. This has been the time that they would have had to bring him in for the one play, but they're not going to do it. I guess they're leaving him out there. The referee. I thought for sure they were going to make Nathan Peterman get checked for a concussion. Nope, not going to happen. So it is 3rd and 4. Raiders ball after a 3-yard run. What are you doing? Just play. Let's go. If you're not going to take him out, let's play. Both players are still on the field, so John Gruden using some profanity on the sideline, yelling and screaming. If you want to read his lips, it started with the WTF. So here's the officials right here, and I'm gonna guess he's talking to him. They put some time on the board, or come on, let's get the game going. Raiders need to score right now. Remember, if the Raiders score a touchdown, guys, please light up the chat. Even if it's a field goal, let's go. 3rd and 4 right here. Raiders have what? 3 wide receivers to the side, a tight end on the bottom. Oh, what are you doing, Peterman? He tried to throw it in the middle of like 3 guys. That's a horrible. Come on. And the guy that Rosebone guy, or whoever I was telling you about, the guy who hit him on the helmet. Peterman went to he read the wrong guy because that was a great play call by John Gruden. I'm telling you right now because who's 19 for the Raiders. Sorry, I have to look it up. Preseason, we got to look stuff up. DJ Turner did 2 guys went straight. Turner went to the side, did a little out to the first down marker. He was wide open. Turner was wide open. This was on Nathan Peterman throwing it to the in between 2 Rams defenders. He should have got picked off. He didn't. Field goal unit is coming on the field. They are taking that Roseboom guy off the field now. He looked shaken up 2 plays ago. And the play that I told you that they should have took Peterman out and they should have took this guy out, they looked shaken up. And the referee actually walked the Rams player, Roseboom, off the field. And I'm guessing he's going to get checked for a concussion because he was stumbling after the Nathan Peterman hit. He was stumbling. They should have took both of them off the field. They didn't. They let him play one more time, but now they're going to check him. But the field goal is up. It is now 10-10. Raider Nation, how we feeling? How we feeling, Raider Nation? 10-10. 10-10. SoFi Stadium lighting up the skyline in L.A. Good day for Los Angeles. Dodgers won today. Moving closer to the Giants. Get that off the court. I don't need no ads on my stuff. And then YouTube trying to come after me for it. If you guys are a Raider fan, say what's up in the comment section. You guys can tell I got the flag here. I got the locker room stuff. I'm a big Raider fan, lifelong Raider fan. But yeah, we do you can read the bottom. We do a silver and black allegiance show every Wednesday night on the Warzone Sports Network. So you guys make sure you guys hit subscribe button so you never miss it. But on the Warzone Sports Network, we do not just do Raider content. We do everything. We do fantasy football. We have a fantasy football show. We do mock draft Mondays. We do NBA. We have baseball. Tomorrow, wake up in the morning with Cup of Joe. Joe Skirto is going to go through the daily sports and talk the news and notes around the sports world. Then we got Willie from the Shake Back Media coming on, doing his baseball / sports show. Then if you're turning into this game, you probably won't tune in tomorrow. But tomorrow, nuts and bolts, the Chargers versus the 49er game will be live on the Wars. We're doing the same thing right here, but it will be Mike on the mic and Tony Tucker, both Charger fans, doing their thing on here. But Monday, like I said, and then we're doing division breakdowns. We have already done the AFC West, guys. If you guys haven't seen that one, go back and check out the AFC West division breakdown. I'm I'm a Raider fan, so I'm a little biased. They're Charger fans, so they're biased, but it's a great episode. And you guys can let us know where you guys think the Raiders finish and how the AFC West finish as well. But if you guys are in the comments or if you guys are in here watching the game, we're live on Twitch or we're live on YouTube and we're live on Twitter. Give me a what's up. Say what's up, Raider Nation. Say go Raiders. Give me something in the comments. Let me know that you guys are here. It is hard to do this job one by myself, but I'm here. So it is 10:10. Here we go. SoFi Stadium. If you guys were watching SummerSlam, let me know how SummerSlam went. All that stuff. Mike on the mic, my co-host and Charger fan, just hit me up, and he said the Raider Nation fan base is impressive. He goes, they're annoying but impressive. So I don't know. We must be doing something right if we get on his nerves. We shouldn't be having Charger fans happy with our fan base, anyways, right? I went to Mike and I, and you guys could check this out too on the Warzone Sports Network. Mike and I went down to some of the camps, the training camps, and we went to the Rams training camp and we went to the Chargers training camp on consecutive days. I was not able to make the Raiders training camp this year, but it's cool. But we went down there. Mike and I went down there, and when I was at the Charger camp, I heard more Raider fans, more people chanting for the Raiders than Charger fans chanting for their own team. And this, like, you have to line up on the street right there, and people are driving by yelling Raiders, Raiders, and I'm just going off on Mike, and I'm telling them, like, dude, this is what LA is. LA still has so many Raider fans, it's not even funny. But yeah, so we got the Raiders going. It's 10-10 right now. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. But yeah, having a great time. You guys say what's up to me if you guys are in the chat. If you guys have any questions, fantasy football questions, Raider questions, NFL questions, you want anything else? I don't just talk Raiders. There's other stuff I could talk about. So if you guys want to do it, I am a big Raider fan. That's why I'm doing a stream with you guys. I am trying to still find out about the Raiders linebacker, young linebacker, White, who went down earlier. That is not. Didn't look good. He was grabbing his knee. He got carted off the field. Put a towel over his head. He was crying. Teammates gave him their condolences. Come on, make the tackle. Raiders. About a 7-yard catch by an Akers from the Rams. Rasul Douglas had him wrapped up, let him go, and it looked like Douglas went and took the first down again. You got to hold on, man. You got to make the tackles. Don't assume that you just let him go. Or I'm guessing he thinks he took him out of bounds, but Akers didn't give up. He kept continue to run. They're showing the replay, the officials in the away. It doesn't look like he went out of bounds. So they're going to give him the first down. First down, Rams. Yeah, it's weird to say another Akers. Like when I say Akers, you're thinking of Cam Akers, who's out for the season. Oh, now the Raiders are letting this guy, this quarterback, mobile quarterback, and they haven't been able to hit him. And then he just like I'm now after watching this game. They're now that I'm watching this game, they're letting this mobile quarterback play. I'm thinking Sean McVay and John Gruden got together and did it. But the Raiders need to practice because they have Lamar Jackson coming down first game of the week, first game of the season. And I'm kind of I'm going to say the Raiders have a lot of work because this Perkins guy has been running all over. The Raiders have been getting close to him, but not touching him. I don't believe they even have a sack on him yet, right? Okay, they do have one. Just looked it up. They have one sack. They've got close, but Perkins has also taken off, and Perkins has 4 carries himself for 26 yards. So it's kind of interesting. Dirty White Goy, I'm trying to find out about that. Who, what, now, y'all here. Oh, all right. I don't know what you're saying, but cool. Thanks for joining. How are you doing tonight? 2nd and 10, little run, stop. So now it's going to be a big third down play for the Raiders going into the third quarter. Get that out off the screen. The Raiders can't tackle or sack. Thanks, Bradley Winter, for bringing that up. And the pass coverage has been a little bit iffy, but it is the second stringers. It is the third stringer. It is a bunch of people that aren't going to make the team more than likely out there on there. Right now, the Raiders are just assessing these guys for depth, checking everything out, making sure it's all good. Yeah, we wow, Bradley Winter. I can't believe you say that. Nathan Peterman's been out there all games. Perkins has been out there all games. So both of these, and it's weird because if you look at these identical numbers going into the fourth quarter, Nathan Peterman's 14 of 21 for 120 yards at an interception. Perkins, the quarterback for the Rams, is 14 of 21, 108 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Difference is Peterman's been sacked more. The Raiders' backup offensive line hasn't looked as well this week. They've given up some huge sacks, which has been scary. But Tanner Muse looked good, but on the last play, it looked like he got burnt. But Tanner Muse had a big sack, or that was the sack that they had where they blitzed him from the linebacker position. Tanner Muse, like I said, I've said it multiple times, he was a safety in college, turning into linebacker. They're testing him out. They're liking him. He missed last year. He was on the injured reserve last year for the whole season, but he's looking good. We did lose White this game, so Javon White is out. He left on a cart. It's not looking good. I haven't seen any updates yet on it, but I'm not going to say that's good news. Other than that, if you guys have any questions about the Raiders or anything else, feel free to bring it on the comment. Even if you want to give us a little jab, if you want to give Raider fans a little jab, go ahead and do it as well. Just like Bradley Winter did. Nate Hobbs is playing great football right now. I'm guessing Dirty White Goy doesn't like the NFL, or he's talking about wrestling because maybe he just got done watching SummerSlam. Not sure what's going on, but how you doing tonight? It's good. I like football. Football's back. I don't know how many are on all the stuff that you're saying, but I'm glad. Here it goes on the wide receiver screen on third down, and the Raiders look like they will be able to get off the field on 3rd down and 9. It looks like they picked up 7 on that screen. But will they go for it? Because like I said, the Rams don't have punters today. They've been using their place kicker as their punter. 4th and 2. So the Rams looks like they will go for it. Like I said, they've been using their punters both came down with COVID this morning. They put both of them on the COVID list. So they've been using Matt Gay, who normally does the field goal kicking, the place kicking for him. He started off with the 34-yard punt, then he got better with the 40-yarder, then he got better with the 50, but they haven't been using them as much. NFL is awesome. Yes, I'm glad it's back. I'm glad the football is back. That's why I'm doing I'm excited about a preseason game right now. That's why I'm on here for a preseason game. Been on here for 2 hours, 30 minutes, and we still got half of football, 1/4 of football left. 14 minutes, 21 seconds left on the clock, and you know what that means. Probably like another hour, right? Another hour of football. But, yeah, they're not going to let Matt Gay come out and and punt this ball. They call the timeout, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. The Rams did have a earlier 4th down. It was like 4th and 8 that they converted, and now it's 4th and 2, so it's a little bit easier. They're around midfield. Here it goes. Horrible play by Perkins. Missed that play. I don't know why I don't have this up for you guys. I apologize. Here we go. We'll get it back up. Perkins completely missed his wide receiver that would have been open for a first down. Good news for the Raiders, right? But Perkins and the Rams get off the field. Raiders coming on, bringing the offense back on. They're going to be past midfield, ready to score again. Be a little bit more aggressive, Gruden. Let's get some play calling in there. Let's get these young guys, get Nathan Peterman in the end zone again. But, yeah, it should – Raiders got lucky on that one, guys. I'm being honest. That's what you're going to get from me all season long. You're going to get my honest Raider opinion from me. Like it or not, I'm not going to be try not to be a biased Raider fan. I mean, there are sometimes I will be a biased Raider fan. But when I see stuff like that guy was wide open, and the only thing he missed was the quarterback missed him. The quarterback is the one that threw him off. He would have been a first down. So, but yeah, let me know where you guys are. If you guys are on Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube, say what's up. Put something in the comments. Say Raiders. Say your favorite team. Say what you're doing tonight. What your projection for the Raiders are. What's your favorite team? Who your player of the game is. What you're liking. What you're expecting from the Raiders. Do you like John Gruden? Do you not like John Gruden? Let me know anything and everything about the Raiders. If you guys have a fantasy football question, you guys have a football question, just ask away. That's what I'm here for. I don't know what happened on the fights tonight. I know a lot of people were watching SummerSlam, so if you were watching SummerSlam wrestling, let me know how you like that. We could basically, if you guys are just stumbling across the Warzone Sports Network for the first time in a while, and never heard of it, the Warzone Sports Network, we're live almost every day, guys. There's a good group of us that do a bunch of sports shows. Tomorrow we'll have 3 shows for you guys. We'll have a Charger game up there. Any Riley Winters, any update on the Broncos? Oh, we want to talk about the Broncos. It is 23. It is 23-3. Broncos are up again. This would be the second game in a row. The Broncos are having a great game. They played Teddy Bridgewater and they played Drew Lock in that game. I did not watch it because I've been watching this one, but their stats were kind of similar. Bridgewater was 9 of 11. Drew Lock was 9 of 14. Bridgewater had the touchdown. So Seattle is getting beat down again by another AFC West team. So Seattle will be 0-2 in the preseason. 1 loss to the Raiders, 1 loss to the Broncos. Raiders get the ball back. Here we go. Oh, come on. Damn it. Interception. Keelan Doss, who I gave a lot of credit for last week for having a good game. Keelan Doss from UC Davis product. He bobbled the ball enough. He should. It looked like he did enough to come back and get a nice catch, but he bobbled it up, hit it up in the air. The defensive back bobbled it to himself and intercepted the ball. So another interception by Nathan Peterman, and this one not his fault. 2 interceptions, and I wouldn't say that any of them were his fault. One was bopped up by the defensive line, and it went into the lineman's hand. And then now this one's all Keelan Doss. I thought Keelan Doss got in a good position to catch that ball, but popping it up and letting the defensive back take it away from him. So they're moving pretty quick now. The Rams ball again. Come on, Raider defense. I know Raiders defense just got off the field, made a great stop on 4th and 2, and they got to go right back out there. And then they're not getting the pass rush. Whoever these backup linemen in, and I could try to look it up by the numbers, they're not. Bradley Winter letting us have it, saying intercepted. But these backup linemen in here for the Raiders, I'll try to look up some of the names for you. 56, Mac Dickerson. Who else we got in there? We got 70. Niles Scott is in there. Oh, holy, big run for the Rams right up the middle of the defense. But I'm reading off names of people that you're going to be reading off next week. You're going to be reading like these names of the defensive linemen that I'm reading off to you right now. You're going to be reading those same names next week when the Raiders do their cuts, or in 2 weeks when the Raiders make their cuts. So, I mean, we could be upset a little bit about what's going on the field and how they're playing, but we got to temper it down and remember that it is preseason, that these guys are trying to make a team, but it just sucks because the Raiders are, come on, make the sack, get the sack. Another big play, 3 big plays for the Rams offense in a row. Yeah, it was a bad pass. So I don't know if you're a Raider fan and you watch week 1, you were happy. You watch week 2. There's some good things and there's some bad things, but this Perkins quarterback has been tearing us up, and the Raiders have got 1 sack on him, and it was a blitz by Tanner Muse, and it makes me worried about week 1. This is making me really worried about week 1. Oh, here we go. Raiders did a nice blitz. They actually blitzed a couple people, and they're going to stop them. But when Lamar Jackson comes to town, and we can't even stop Perkins right now, and then I know it's backups. But it's just something that I want to see. Like, they haven't been able to stop Perkins all game. And that was with some of the starters. And I know they probably only started like 4 guys on defense, but Bradley Winter is on troll mode today. But yeah, Steele's in there on the defensive line. He's trying to make the team. It's just very frustrating to see this because I thought the defense played really, really well last week. You saw them around the ball. Oh, here we go. Good. How do you do that? You come right off untouched. Who is that? Number 52. It used to be Khalil Mack. I know everybody would think about Khalil Mack when I say it, but Green. His name is Green. He untouched right off the line, came right at the quarterback and got juked and missed him. You need to make that sack. That's a huge play for the Raiders defense if you take him down. It was an incomplete pass. He ran away, but the momentum changes when you make those big sacks. And you went untouched off the line. Nobody touched you, and you had a free shot at the quarterback and you missed him. That's the stuff that the Raiders are going to have to. Yeah, can't sack worth crap. That's what I'm talking about. The defensive line has been very unimpressive this week for the Raiders. Like the same stuff that we've seen year in and year out the last couple of years, where they get close to getting a sack. I mean, take it back. It is preseason. We haven't seen Max Crosby or in Ngakoue in there. Those guys are going to make huge differences, of course, on the first team. But it's just something that you want to see in the system, in the Gus Bradley system. You want to see them actually get these sacks. Let's get the sacks. Stop these guys. Like, you're right there. When you're coming off the corner, off the side, when you're coming off the edge, and you are not blocked, and you have a straight shot at the quarterback, you should be able to sack him. Like, come on. 3rd and 13. Get them. There we go. Stop them. But they are in field goal position, so they might send out Matt Gay to kick out another field goal. Tutu Atwell has been playing well against the Raiders. He's been all over the field, but the Raiders have been able to stop him. So, yeah, the Rams are sending out the field goal unit to attempt to make this a 13-10 game. But, I mean, the Raiders' defense, besides the touchdown that they gave up, which they gave up to a wide-open tight end in the back of the end zone who was nobody around him, like for 5 to 10 yards. Did they block that? Did they block that? They blocked it. There we go. We're talking about the defense, and they come in and block a field goal. There we go. Matt Gay got blocked on the field goal. So the Raiders are able to block this field goal. It looked like Philbon is the one that blocked it. But, yeah, no good. A no good field goal by the Rams. So Raiders haven't been able to sack the quarterback, but they've been able to block the field goal, which would have put the Rams up by the lead. So a blocked field goal by the defense, and something to look forward to. And I know Darius Philon, I want to say is how you say his name. It's Philon. He tweeted out today that it was his first NFL game because I guess he didn't play last week. Was very excited about going in. Was it him or Steele? But yeah, a blocked field, no good for the Raiders. So for the Rams. So the Raiders are going to get the ball back. There's still a lot of time left in the fourth quarter, but it would be nice for the Raiders to drive down. It would be nice to see a long drive right here by the Raiders, right? If Nathan Peterman can get the ball rushing, do some some handoffs, and actually drive it down there. Take a good 7 to 8 minutes off the clock here in the fourth quarter. It would be nice to see that from the Raiders. But this offensive line, these backup offensive linemen, especially like the guys that I've already told you about, in Patrick Omahi and Jared Jones-Smith, they have been getting lit up by these backup defensive linemen for the Rams. So the Raiders have been trying to do like quicker passes with Nathan Peterman, like a little 5-yard turn, ins and outs, and trying to do all that stuff. Sorry. But yeah, they're trying to do quick dinks and doinks to move up and down the field to counter that pass rush by the Rams, that good pass rush that they're having right now. And the Raiders offensive line, the backups aren't having the success that we're looking for from our offensive line. But I mean, in the season, we should be good. But if you guys are watching, right now, please make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, follow the Warzone Sports Network. Like I said, we're live every day. We're a network of sports fans for the sports fans. Basically, you ever been sitting on the couch and you want to be able to talk sports or talk Raiders like we are right now? This is where you guys come from. Come to the Warzone Sports Network and have a great time having a great conversation. Come on. Handoff right here. This is what I'm talking about. Good little pickup about maybe 3 yards. But this is the drive that we need. Start off the drive with the run. Let's go. Teddy's calling for the first ever preseason history tie. I don't want to see a tie. Come on, at least let somebody win. Let somebody have bragging rights. We don't want to see a tie. We want to see something happen. But I want to see the Raiders drive there and take off some clock. Take the clock off, and I think that's what they're working on. This is handoff number 2 in a row. Going to be probably 3rd and 1 pretty soon. 10 minutes left. So I would like to see a good drive of at least 6 to 8 minutes by the Raiders here. But everything is, let's see, little bro in the league. Oh, Troy Warner is playing for Fred Warner of the 49ers. His brother's playing for the Rams organization. That's pretty cool. Raiders will see Fred Warner next week as the Raiders take on the 49ers in Santa Clara. When they renew the Raiders-49ers rivalry, please behave yourself if you're going to that game, guys. Come on. Oh, there we go. Got the first down. He almost missed it. He was trying to go on the outside, couldn't get the outside. Was about to get stopped and made the last-ditch effort to get the first down. So, like I said, I wanted to see the Raiders waste some time off the clock, get a good drive. They've come out here with 3 runs in a row. Got the first down, wasting some good time. This is the drive that the Raiders need. They need to take this off. They need to show that they establish that power run like they've always had. Felke, this is the basketball shot that you were calling for, right? The Peyton. They're gonna have it in football though. Come on, Nathan Peterman going for a pass. Oh, little flickery. He flicked it a little. Oh, come on, there we go. Regis took it up, but Nathan Peterman looked like he was going to run. He flicked it. Little underhand toss, not like underhand toss, but a little like flick. Have you guys ever seen that? It's like this. So he flicked it forward to him, and Regis took it down. Good little 20-yard carry right there. I don't know why this is not updating for you guys. Still says no field goal on. Let me get it updated for you. But yeah, the Raiders are about inside the 35 now. They're driving. Hand off to Reagan. Oh, there we go. Come on. Oh, there we go. Good. I'm like I said, to go back to what I've been saying all game about the Raiders' backup running backs and Regis and Emmons, they look impressive. If they don't make the Raiders squad, they're going to make somebody's squad, or hopefully the Raiders will be able to stash one of them on the practice squad. But they run hard, man. They run pretty damn tough. But yeah, I don't know why this is not updating. Why it still says no field goal for you guys, but it is still 10-10, so you don't have to worry about that. Raiders are on the inside the 30-yard line. They're on the 29-yard line, about to score. Nathan Peterman, deep touchdown, Raiders! Oh, there you go, a 29-yard pass to a wide Marcel Atman in the end zone. Derek Carr is the first one to meet him in the end zone to give him a hug. The Raiders are down there. Henry Ruggs is down there. Everybody's down there celebrating. Darren Waller just made his way down there to give him a hug. Atman with the touchdown. Touchdown, Raiders. Nathan Peterman dropped back through a 29-yard pass to the end zone for the touchdown. There will be no tie today, guys. Or at least that right now. But that looked impressive. That was Amen. Just whoever that is, whoever 49 is for the Rams, he bit hard on a play on the inside, and there was no contestant of that. Every Raider fan, they're showing the stands right now. Every Raider fan is in the stands, raising their hand while the ball's in the air, like you're like touchdown. That's a straight touchdown right there. Great play, Derek Carr. Derek Carr. I don't know how the hell he got down there so fast, but Derek Carr was the first one to grab him. Touchdown, Raiders. Raiders are now up. Lucky pass. Lucky pass to there's a lucky pass to a wide open wide receiver. Touchdown, Raiders. 17-10 Raiders. Great pass by Nathan Peterman, who's been playing the whole game. I don't know why this is not updating for you guys, the scoreboard, but I apologize for that. But it is now 17-10 Raiders. How about that? just when I was like, I want to see him, but they did exactly what I wanted. I wanted to see him take some time off the clock, right? I wanted to see a long play, a long drive. It was a good drive. It was it's not updating out here, but they took off about 5 minutes off that clock. I wanted to see about 8 minutes, 6 to 8 minutes. They took off 5. They took that shot. It was I don't know why it's not showing, so I'll get that off the screen for a second. Apologize for the scoreboard not showing, but it is 17-10 Raiders. They just scored right now. Nathan Peterman in the back of the end zone. It was do I have the numbers for the drive? It was a 6-play, 67-yard drive, 3 minutes and 43 seconds. So I was close. I said 5 minutes. It was 4. It was like almost 4 minutes. The Rams are now losing for the first time. It was 7-0 Raiders. Then it went 7-7. Then it went 10-7 Rams. And then it went now 10-10. And then it went 17-10 Raiders. So the Raiders are now taking the lead. More Raider fans than Rams fans. Yeah. I don't know if you guys were here earlier, but I was saying that earlier. This SoFi Stadium is the Rams' home stadium. The Rams are the home team today. It is in Los Angeles. It's not in Vegas. But 80% of the tickets sold or the fans in there, they're saying 80% is Raider fans today. I'm going to try to pull this back up, but I don't want to pull ads up either. So if I see an ad, I have to drop it back out. But yeah, 17-10 touchdown. Here you guys go. 17-10. I went to a new site for it, as you can tell. But it is 17-10 Raiders. Aitman was wide open in the end zone. Beautiful call. He pump fake it, took a hit afterwards, and I just saw that right now. He took a hit afterwards. Oh, wide open. There we go. I finally got some water. My wife must have been watching downstairs and was like, hey, he needs some water. Get him some water. So appreciate that. Mike on the mic. Yeah, I'm still live. What do you expect? It's Raider Nation all night. Raider Nation don't quit halfway through, Mike. Raider Nation stays. We just scored right now. I don't know if you missed it, but Mike, the Raider Nation's up. Raider Nation touchdown. Bradley Winter was just wondering where Mike on the mic is. Mike, why don't you come join us? Why don't you come join us? Bring that Charger and Raider hate on for the last 6 minutes. Maybe you could pump up people and maybe get some of the Raider Nation to come watch you. Hey, Raider Nation, Raider fans, if you guys are watching, please make sure you guys like and subscribe. And tomorrow, please head on over. Come back tomorrow and give the Charger Nuts and Bolts show. Come back and troll them. Give them some hard time. Don't let Charger fans know. Let them know that the Raider Nation's here and how good they are. Raiders are up 17-10 right now with about 7 minutes left to go in the game. Feeling good. I was down just a little bit. I'm not going to lie, but it is preseason. That Peterman pump, he faked it, went back, threw it for that 29-yard touchdown. Amen touchdown. Anytime you can say touchdown Raiders, it's a good time, right? Touchdown Raiders. And 17-10, baby. False start on the Rams. Hey, it's preseason. I'll take any wins that we can get in the Raider Nation. But I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Hope you guys are. But let me know if you guys are watching and what you guys are impressed with the Raiders or what you're not impressed with. Hopefully, the Raiders don't play prevent. And we were talking about this, like, be aggressive. Be a little bit aggressive. The Raiders need to be a little bit aggressive. And that's what we're hoping for. Everybody that's tuned in tonight on our multiple platforms. Like I said, we're on Twitter. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. You guys are doing a great job cheering on the Raiders tonight and showing everybody that the Raider Nation is alive and well. And, hey, it's going to be – oh, hi, Mike. This is Mike on the mic, guys. You guys haven't noticed him. He is my co-host from Friday Night Wars. We do a bunch of stuff here. Mike is also the co-founder or creator or whatever we want to call him of the Warzone Sports Network. So, yeah, he's up there. He's the man. So if you turn on the Warzone Sports Network, you're probably going to see Mike. Or you're going to see myself on one of our other shows, and you'll see Mike because he is a big Charger fan, and he's bringing his Charger fandom into the Raider Nation, which I'll give you a little credit for. Phil K is already in here saying, get that Charger bandwagon out of here.
Phil K, I just came to ask Joe Morley how the Raiders are doing. I just had dinner with my parents. I missed this entire game. Who's looked good? Who hasn't looked good? What are you thinking?
Nathan Peterman. The backup offensive lineman, the Raiders haven't had a lot of starters in, so they didn't have a lot of starters, but they've had some like backups of backups. Like I'm talking about the bad depth chart.
Yeah,
those offensive line guys, and I've called them out by name on here. Patrick Omahi and Jared Jones, two guys that will probably be on the cut list pretty damn soon, have looked horrible. Nate Hobbs, Mike, as a Charger fan, you better get used to that name because he's going to be picking off Justin Herbert a lot. He had a great interception. He had a great sack or big hit today on the first drive of the game. He read a wide receiver screen for a loss of like 5 yards. Nate Hobbs, what the hell? He's still out there. Why is Nate Hobbs still out there?
Is he a safety?
He's safety / cornerback. They're saying that he could be our number one cornerback this year, but he's still out there playing. I guess John Gruden wants to see what John Gruden's already impressed with him. Already came out and said how good he is, but they're letting him play.
I've never even heard of him before, so that's interesting to hear. I can get the game. Oh, there we go. I thought it was blacked out on my thing.
Bradley Winters, happy that you're here, Mike.
What's up, Bradley Winter? I miss you, man. I saw you calling for me in the chat. That's why I showed up. I'm just kidding. I just got home. I saw you were live, man. I commend you. Was it 3-hour live stream by yourself?
Yes, sir.
Impressive. Impressive. Even though it's a Raiders live stream, I still applaud you.
Are you guys going to watch the Chargers-Raider game? Yeah. We actually I don't know if Mike's going to go, but I might actually be there live. I haven't decided yet or got my
maybe I'll be live here.
approval.
You'll be live there. We can do a little something.
It is a Monday night game, so it will be fun, but a couple of the good things. The Raiders did have a big injury today, Mike, and it's a sad injury. I haven't been able to find it. It looks like he's Javen White, the linebacker, young linebacker, trying to make the team. A lot of promise last year. UNLV product went down. He's been all over the field the last 2 preseason games. Today he was all over the field. Last week he was all over the field. Went down, grabbing his knee, got carted off, put the towel over his head, and you know what that means, Mike.
That's not good.
It means more than likely his season's over.
He's probably tearing up underneath there. That's super sad for any young player. Well, that ball actually got tipped and still got through. We saw this cat at training camp, and we were trying to figure out who he was because he actually looked pretty good moving around in the pocket. What's his last name? Perkins, the quarterback right now for the Rams?
Yeah, he's actually like that's what's kind of upset me about the Raiders today is like that's the same old Raider defensive line that's got real close to him, and then he escapes the pocket. So I don't know if that's credit to Perkins or if that means the Raiders defensive line is still doing the same thing. But Perkins, he is moving in that pocket, and I say that now, and he just took a big sack.
They heard you. They heard
like Malcolm Kuntz, who went out earlier, is back, guys. He just got a sack, so Kuntz is back in the game.
Oh no, Tutu's down. No, I think that you guys might have sent out some of your second string defense for trying to win this game. John Gruden's probably on the sideline like, I'm tired of this. We're going to win this game. Knock on wood if you're with me.
Tutu, I know you're a big Tutu Atwell guy.
I think I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be good as a punt returner at the very minimum. Has he done anything?
He's been all over the field. He hasn't really done it, but but he's been taking a beating. Like this is not the first time that we've seen him hurt, but it looks like he hurt his shoulder right here.
He is a smaller guy. He's a smaller guy. It's kind of crazy because I've been saying that I think Deshaun Watson could be like a mentor to him. His skill set is similar to what Deshaun's was when Deshaun was real young, before Deshaun put on a little bit more weight. Actually, honestly, a little bit of Henry Ruggs last year in college is what I mean. I haven't seen anything in the NFL from him, obviously. But the Rams, I think, can utilize him because they got a quarterback in Matthew Stafford that's going to want to use those deep threat style players.
Oh, nice. Russell Douglas. Hey, Mike, I don't know if you saw this. I know that you said you were out of dinner and you didn't get to see this. But one of the things that pissed me off, the Raiders had a big play before the halftime. The Rams, they punted it, and the Rams muffed it. Raiders recovered. They called a helmet. So they called unnecessary roughness on the Raiders for some bull crap. So that was one of them. Another play, and this is going to be one of the things that we're going to talk about probably a lot in the NFL the NFL this season, is the NFL's new emphasis on calling taunting penalties.
Yeah.
They had one earlier that they called on the Raiders, and it was straight BS. Like, these taunting penalties are going to get on my nerves. Do you have any opinions on that? Because it's ridiculous. Like, I have a feeling that there's going to be a big game this year. And somebody's gonna, and you know how it is. Players have emotions; they show it. Every DBs are doing it all the time. They make a big play.
Yeah. And you just saw it right now in this pass breakup. Your guys' DB, I don't know what his name was. I didn't catch it, but he just swatted the ball down and just kind of held his hands up a little bit, and he went like this. He went, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, these guys are just passionate. They're taking the passion out of the game. I understand if it goes too far, if they're getting in the opponent's face and all that kind of stuff. But throw your hands up, celebrate, try and get the crowd pumped up, whatever that is. Why is that being banned from the game? You think that's going to hurt excitement towards the game more than help it? What does taunting do? Taunting doesn't cause injuries. We don't see fights in the NFL every weekend. I think it's unnecessary, honestly. I don't think there's been a problem with taunting. I think it's a fair play, like what we saw Winfield do to Tyreek Hill later on in the playoffs when he did the peace sign to him. Tyreek Hill doing that to other people. I mean, like, I feel like that's just fair play, and I feel like the players also respect that.
Which one's worse, taunting penalties or flopping in the NBA?
I think the taunting's worse. Football, I know NBA and basketball is still contact sport, but football is more of like a passion and heart sport. So these guys have that running through their veins with every snap. And people who are around the sport really closely and people who play the sport know that there is something like that gets into you, that gets into your blood when you really love football. So, of course, you're going to show excitement when you make a big play or sadness when you make a bad play.
Just like right now, it's 4th and 2 for the Rams. I think it's their third 4th down. They had a 4th and 8 earlier in the game that they converted. They had a 4th and 3 that they missed, the Raiders missed, and they just had a 4th and 2 right now, and it was a rollout with the quarterback. Like I said, Felke, the tribe is saying that, the Chargers will always be the Rams' little brother, especially in LA.
Go look at the scoreboard from last weekend. We played the Rams, actually.
But I'm worried as a Raider fan. I'm worried about week 1 now after seeing this game. The mobile quarter. I'm thinking they did this on purpose. Like, I'm thinking John Gruden and McVay. They're friends. They talk all the time. Mentor to sensei and student and all that stuff. I'm thinking there's a reason they started him and played him all game.
Perkins played the whole game.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking they wanted him to for a reason.
Yeah, what about Walter?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Because Perkins is probably already they're like, yeah, he's probably getting cut anyways.
Well, and he's a mobile quarterback.
Yeah, so they want to try him out.
Yeah, and so they wanted him to move around because they're playing Lamar Jackson week 1. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so this is what's kind of frustrating me. And I know that we didn't have our best defensive ends out there. We didn't have our best defensive line. But it's just like, if Perkins is doing this, what else? What is Lamar Jackson going to do right now? But, I mean, there is a lot of positives out of this game, and I'm not going to take it away from the Raiders. They've done a lot of great things in this game. And, like the touchdown they gave up. They gave up 1 touchdown, 10 points. So, in 2 preseason games, I mean, it's not over yet. They're probably going to give up another point right now. They had a blocked field goal earlier. The Raiders blocked the field goal. But in 2 preseason games so far, they've given up 17 points. That's not typical of Raider defense, right? So it's something that has improved. I know you're not a big Gus Bradley fan. They are getting tore up by this guy, number 17, that we saw at camp.
He was killing people in camp too.
They are getting tore up by him. He has 8 catches for 61 yards. His name is Kosick. But the Raiders did have a big play right before you came on. They had a big play. Nathan Peterman, 29-yard touchdown to Aitman in the end zone. The Raiders did give up a touchdown earlier in the game to a wide open. And it pissed me off. It was a wide open tight end in the middle of the field. Nobody around him for 5 yards, at least 5 to 10 yards. Mike, it was wide open.
Damn. Well, this mobile QB thing was something the Raiders struggled with a little bit more last year, too. The Chargers did as well. That's why in that game where Marcus Mariota came in, I was like, this might actually be worse off for us. And that ended up being a very electric game. I think Herbert won on that QB sneak or something at the end of the overtime. But, yeah, it can be tricky for defenses that don't have the athletes on the defensive line to chase mobile quarterbacks down. And the Chargers struggle with it also, and it hopefully is better now because Melvin Ingram's gone. You know, that guy couldn't chase down people to save his life. He's a pass rusher and pass rusher only. And Bosa's not too fast either.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to have one of those like Khalil Mack defensive ends to really shut those mobile guys down. Is Aqib Talib calling this game? That's awesome.
Yeah, he's been calling this game. And that's what I said. It's weird to see him smiling and having a good time. He's not ripping nobody's chain off. He's not pissed off.
He used to haunt me, man. Because not just on the field as a Bronco when he played for them, but also in Madden, it seemed like any time that I would mess up and throw a pick, it would somehow be Aqib Talib, like on the Eagles or some random place.
And Talib, I believe Talib was John Gruden's first draft pick or last draft. His last draft pick in Tampa Bay, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Something like that. I could be right or wrong.
I used to like. I had a love-hate relationship with him. I hated that I loved him. Same thing with Mahomes. I hate that I love his game.
You saw me. You tried me with the sorry. No.
Yeah, that's Sherman.
That's
but
Sherman.
He also went to war with Crabtree. Akeem Talib did.
Oh, so here it goes. The scoreboard on our screen is a little faster than my screen. It was opposite. I was faster on my TV than I was on the scoreboard, but they just missed a second down touchdown throw to the back of the end zone, incomplete. Good coverage. Who was on that coverage?
Maybe we should have tried to go to this game. This would have been fun. Game. Even though it's a preseason game, it's a night game in SoFi. Just get the experience.
Yep. Should have, would have, could have.
Silly now.
80% of the fans in the stadium, they said, are Raider fans.
Oh, that's awkward.
And even on the last touchdown, when they showed the ball in the air, when the ball's in the air flying to the end zone, everybody had their hands up in the air already for the touchdown.
Yeah.
Raiders finally got to the quarterback. He did get a couple yards on it, but it is 4th and 5 now.
That was Kuntz again.
Get that off the screen for a second because they brought up an ad. I'm trying not to bring ads on here because YouTube is.
Yeah, and Little Caesars got to pay us our money if they want to run their ad on our thing.
Little Caesars.
Send us our money, Little Caesars.
So it is 4th and 5. 17-10, so they will go for it. Like I told you, this guy, this quarterback, I'm impressed with them. Like, he's played the whole game for the Rams, Perkins. I don't know if he'll ever go anywhere, but he could be a good
surprise because I thought that there was a little bit of a competition between Delvin Hodges and John Wolford for the second string spot. So you think they'd be trying to get those guys reps. But if maybe there was a deal struck, it's like, yeah, we're going to try out Perkins, get you guys ready for Lamar. And then maybe the Raiders have someone in getting the Rams ready for their first week one matchup that we just don't really notice.
We almost saw Marcus Mariota today.
What?
It looked like they were going to have to take the Raiders quarterback out.
Peterman got hurt.
Peterman. Well, he took a helmet-to-helmet hit, and they actually didn't take him out. Oh, there we go. This is what I'm talking about. How do you have him wrapped up and you don't take him down? How do you have him wrapped up and you don't take him down? You have him wrapped up 5 yards in the backfield, and he breaks through and he gets a first down.
You have him not only wrapped up, you have him wrapped up to end the game.
That's the game winner right there. You have him. They're showing the replay right now.
2 separate
5 yards in the backfield. You have 2 arms around him. You have his hips,
man,
and he breaks through. Like,
that's
rough. My gosh.
Who is that? 93? Yeah, he broke the tackle once, and then he had him again, and he broke the tackle again.
Yeah, you had him, and then he goes and Perkins. Like we've already been talking about how good impressed they're, but
that's why
Bradley Winter, because they suck at secondly.
Especially when he's been breaking tackles like crazy, like grab that man by the ankles and hold on for dear life until he goes down.
Oh my gosh,
he ain't gonna drag you, big boy. He ain't gonna drag you. Just grab onto them ankles, swallow your pride.
Not happy with that. That's some.
Tribe, are you a Raiders fan? That was a terrible tackle. One of the worst that I've seen at the NFL level.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how you like. I would hate to be on film study this week when John Gruden is asking you about that.
Especially if it costs them the game. We'll hope that it don't. I hope the Raiders win this just because I don't want the Rams' little brother to the Charger or bigger brother to the Chargers thing to continue. We already are, destroyed by the Raiders all the time, so we can just continue that. We don't need to start with the Rams now. But anyways,
Tribe. I'm telling you, wrap them up, man. Like that's football 101. That's defensive.
Yeah, but even with Lamar Jackson, and if Max Crosby gets that close to him, I don't think he's getting away.
So it's first down and goal. It should have been the game. Raiders would have won the game right there. Look at that. Look at that.
That's 2 4th down conversions on this drive.
Like the defensive line's going out, and he's going right up the middle and converting this. This is.
Yeah, why hasn't Gruden thrown a spy up on this drive? They're about to tie this game up after you just told me the Raiders dominated basically the whole game.
Oh, they just tied it up.
Yeah, we got spoilers. That sucks. Maybe they'll miss. Oh, they should go for 2. Go for the win.
I might as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here we are a little behind on the screen.
Oh wait, they might review this.
Why he dropped that pass?
Yeah, they're gonna review this.
He caught it and then threw it down. Like, don't you have to hold on to that
broken
pass?
up. The DB broke it up. Like, it's over. Like, that's incomplete. You can't hold. You gotta have possession and hold possession of the ball. I know you didn't go to the ground, but that rule still stands. That you have to have full possession of the ball in the end zone.
Show the replay. They haven't showed the replay.
Yeah, they're showing it right now on my screen.
There we go.
Oh, that's touchdown. Sorry, Joe. He took 3 steps and started celebrating before it got swatted out. Or 2 steps. Yeah.
It's a 2-step. Cowboy.
It was super bang bang and fast motion. It didn't look like a touchdown.
I mean, it's worth reviewing, but they're
going to review it. Oh, they got him out there. They're going for 2 here. Take that thing down so we don't get spoiled. Oh, here we go. 15 seconds. Game on the line.
16. Rams going for 2.
Awful throw.
No, missed it. Missed it. Try to throw it up to Harris, the guy who scored the touchdown.
Didn't even give his receiver a chance.
We got U.S. Armies. That's a touchdown. Yeah, it was a touchdown. So Rams went for 2 right there. Not going to get it. 15 seconds left. They probably won't kick the onside kick unless they want the practice, but I doubt it. That was probably the game right here.
And honestly, it was a little bit of a bad route. He put it right there on the sideline. It was catchable. I don't know. I don't know what the game plan was.
It was good coverage, too. There's good coverage on that play. It's not like
it would have been a contested catch no matter how he threw it.
It is what it is, McVay. Raiders look like they will be 2-0 on the preseason. Little more mistakes this week, a little unimpressive this week than I was with them last week. But a win is a win. I don't want to take it.
I don't like the play call. Perkins led the drive all the way down the field, broke multiple tackles, made multiple plays with his legs. Get this man on a bootleg with the option to run or throw. That's what I would be doing.
Many people – is it a tie? No. It is 17-16 Raiders, 15 seconds left to go in the game. It would have been a tie. Rams went for 2 and missed it. They threw it up in the corner of the end zone. So it is 17-16 Raiders. 15 seconds left.
They're kicking an onside kick. I wouldn't do it.
No, I don't know why you would do it. I mean, I guess you want the practice.
Onside kick is one of the most dangerous plays in football.
Raiders recovered. It is the Raiders' ball. It is going to be the Raiders' game. It is over. I know a lot of people made a big thing last week about Nathan Peterman playing the whole game and throwing for 39 yards or 39 times. Well, Perkins did the same thing for the Rams today. He threw for 26. He threw 39 times. He completed 26 against the Raiders for 208 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Nathan Peterman played the whole game again. He went 16 of 24, 172, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. The 2 interceptions was the defensive lineman knocked it up in the air, flew about 10 yards, got a pick. The other one was on Keelan Doss, who he came back for the catch, and the defender popped it back up. So it was 2 pop-ups for it. I bet all games will tie on paper.
Sean McVay is jacked. Chill out, man.
Well, hey, Mike, like you asked me last week if I would really be mad if the Raiders lost. Yes, I would. If they would have lost this game, I would have been mad. Like if they would have got that 2-point conversion, I would have been mad. Because
especially in that form, like you had the W a couple times there on that drive.
You let him go on 4th down. You had him wrapped up 5 yards in the backfield, and you let him run for a 1st down.
How many rushing yards did he have total?
Perkins went for 9 carries, 41 yards.
Oh, it's not too crazy. Lamar's going to go at you more than that. He's probably going to go 12, 13 carries, maybe even more.
He said they let the Raiders win. Hey, I'll take it. A win's a win.
Once you've played 4 quarters in the preseason, I feel like the coaches probably just want to get out there with everyone's health more than anything.
Hey, Perkins had 41 yards on 9 carries.
Mm-hmm.
Peterman had 35 yards, 5 carries.
Oh, there you go.
Peterman had a big run earlier, late in the second half, where it was like a quarterback plant. Hobbs picked up the interception for the Raiders. The next play, it was like a design quarterback rollout where he just took off running. He got about 20 yards on that. Or no, I guess it was 24. Yeah, it was 24 yards on that. Aitman came up big. He had 2 catches for 45 yards. Of course, the big one was 29-yard touchdown. A guy that probably won't make the team because it's going to be hard to make a team as a tight end for the Raiders. Ellis, he had a big game with 4 catches, 41 yards. But, I'll sub you because Joe.
What about me?
No, Teddy, I'll take that. I'll take it.
Damn it, Teddy.
I've been on here for 3 hours and 15 minutes, Mike.
Oh, Joe Burrow's coming through. All right, yeah, you deserve the praise. Joe Burrow's. What's he talking about?
What happened in the Bengals game? Was there something on the Bengals game?
I hope not.
The Seahawks. So, Raider fans, you got to be happy. I'm not happy. Just to recap real quick, I'm not happy with the backup offensive lineman, but I mean there are backups for a reason. I'm not happy with the pass rush today. I thought they left too many gaps open where they would open it up or they would get close to it and not get the sack. Other than that, I think that's about it. I mean, everything else, the Raiders are looking better and they're improving. Hobbs is the main guy. Nate Hobbs is a huge addition to our Raider team, and start to know his name. I am going to look it up right now for Devin White or Devin White. We lost him, the Raider linebacker, and more than likely going to be out for this for the season once all that stuff comes out. So be on the lookout for that.
If he was a cut candidate, maybe the injury will save him from getting cut.
No, he was not a cut candidate. He was more than likely going to make the team.
Oh, man, that sucks.
The way he was playing hard. But, yeah, the Raiders and the Rams go down to the wire. 17-16 is the final. Raiders take this one. Appreciate it. We've had a pretty good stream of people that have been on here and very active. So I appreciate everybody that's been on there. Guys, Raider fans, 2-0. We're 2-0 in the preseason. Next week, the preseason rivalry between the Raiders and the 49ers continues. They've canceled it for a couple years. If you're going to that game, please behave yourself. We don't need that crap anymore. That's why they canceled the series to begin with, because of all the stuff that was going on between the fans. Just go up and have a great time. If you're going to go to Santa Clara, have a great time over there. Raider fans, be happy. There is a lot of things that they need to work on. Join us on Wednesday. Mike won't be there, but my co-host Juan will be there, and we'll break down this game. We'll give you our likes, dislikes, and of course some other things about Raider Nation. It's called the Silver and Black Allegiance Show. It's on every Wednesday. We will be live at 4:00 on Wednesday Pacific time, so you guys can do the math on that. What it would be Eastern, which is 7. You guys can join us tomorrow. We have a couple shows on tomorrow, especially if you guys want to come and troll Mike as Mike roots on his Chargers tomorrow. Tucker. Or you guys can join us for fantasy football on Monday when we do a mock draft Monday on the Warzone Sport Network. But I appreciate it. We saw a lot of new people on here, a lot of new fans, a lot of new subscribers. So I appreciate all that. Raider fans, thanks for showing up. I will hit you with this intro so you guys can check it out one more time, because it is a nice intro, and especially for you Raider fans. And thanks for joining us, guys.